Set for a huge game here tonight against the Muck Dogs. A big game as Jamestown has a night off due to a cancellation in the schedule. That means the Niagara Power and Jamestown Tarpskunks will not do battle here tonight. So the Pioneers with a big chance to advance their cause as they get underway with the Muck Dogs here tonight. I want to remind you here on the pregame show, just because it isn't the seventh inning doesn't mean you don't need to stretch. Go where the Pios go, to J. Schultz Massage at 100 North Main Street, Suite 407. Jessica has all the latest and greatest techniques to keep you ready to get in the game. So whether you're in the starting lineup or you need to come out of the bullpen, call or text 607-259-3660 to be ready for any game day situation. J. Schultz Massage, keeping your Elmira Pioneers playing both on and off the field. It's going to be a big night for the Pios as they turn to Cam Hill on the hill. Cam Hill, who has come out here and, well, set the world on fire with his hitting, will now also try to do the exact same out on the mound. We've seen him in relief a couple times, just one start to his credit, as Hill has a 2.19 ERA, a couple of wins under his belt, does have a loss in there too. 4 appearances, 1 start, 12.1 innings, 7 hits, 3 runs, all of them earned, 4 bases on balls, but the number that sticks out, 21 strikeouts. That number was equaled last night by Nate Scott, who had a heck of a performance in a Pios win last night from historic Dunn Field. Now on the road in Batavia, the Pioneers are going to need to find a way to come through with a big victory. We're going to send it down to last night's save master as Billy Wilderman joins us for Coach's Corner. You're listening to the Elmira Pioneers here on Mixlr.com. With one of our Pioneers down here for another edition of Coach's Corner. This time another special interview with one of our Pioneers players, Billy Wilderman. Billy, a big save last night as you coming out the last couple games. You've had a strong work out of the bullpen. What's been your secret here to having success in the Summer League?
Just trying to command the fastball, keep him off balance with the off-speed pitches, and coming out and just trying to do my job. It feels good to win, especially against good teams like Niagara, Batavia. We come out here against these guys anytime we can put a win on the board. It feels really good, and I just love being a part of that.
Well, you talked about, obviously, these good teams. You guys in Batavia certainly have built up a little bit of a rivalry. Anytime you see a team 15 times, you're probably going to do that. What's it been like to go back and forth so much between you guys down in Elmira, here in Batavia, and obviously knowing you still got a lot of games left against these guys?
Yeah, there's definitely some emotions built in when we play Batavia, but at the end of the day, we're here to play baseball, and we know we have the last laugh if we go out in the field and beat them at baseball. So, we stick to our game plan, play our game, all the extracurricular stuff, we try not to worry about that, and come out and win a baseball game.
You talk about we, which is always interesting. Obviously, team sports are always about a we, but you guys come in here from all over the country, from all different schools. How's it been to bond with these guys, getting together and playing this team game?
It's been great. I think this team is really special in that we have a bunch of guys who met each other only a couple of weeks ago, and it's got the same sort of chemistry that I think we feel with our teams at home, where we've been playing with these guys for years on end. So I think that's a pretty unique thing that we got going here, and I think that's a big reason why we've had a lot of success early on.
When you come in and play summer ball, obviously you guys can go anywhere in the world, and you guys all came to Elmira. What was the drawing point to come here?
I think we've all heard great things about baseball in Elmira, the culture and the atmosphere that's built. Of course, a great fan base. A lot of people show up every home game. And I think it makes it a really cool experience for us college guys who, most of us, aren't going to go on to play professional baseball. So it kind of gives us that taste of being like local celebrities and having the fans there to support us and cheer us on. And it really feels good.
You talk about having the fans there. Obviously, every time I come down, you guys have people waiting for you outside of the locker room. You talk about a professional atmosphere. It's kind of like that. But outside of the stadium, what do you guys like about Elmira? What's it been like to get to know the community? And I know you guys have played a lot of baseball in this first month, but you had to get a chance to get out and see something.
Yeah, I think one of the cooler parts is that we're all able to live in houses together. So the guys that we've been housed with, we kind of have that brotherly relationship after all this time together. And whenever we have off time, we like to go around the city, see new sites, and visit new places. And it's been cool doing that together and helping build our relationships amongst each other.
You talk about off time, obviously now less than a week away from finally getting a couple of days in a row off. You guys haven't had that all season so far. How hard has it been through this long stretch of games to just keep going every day? I know college baseball a little different than this constant pressure.
Yeah, it could definitely get tiring, especially with the long road trips, traveling back and forth on coach buses. But I think we balance it out pretty well with guys being able to get their off days. A big credit to Coach Andy Drum with that. He manages to make sure we're all well rested when we get back into the lineup. And it does get tough. It's a strenuous season, but we're all making do with it, and I think we're doing a pretty good job of that so far.
So far, I mean, take those 12 wins for sure. As you guys look at that, obviously as a bullpen, you never kind of know what you're going to walk into coming out, especially as a pitcher. Never know what kind of situation you're going to be met with. How do you guys stay sharp out there, just for people who've never played the position?
I'll always say that it's 99% mental, especially when you're coming out of the bullpen. Everyone kind of has their routine at this point, how they stay physically ready, but being mentally ready is so much more important, in my opinion. You have to, stay into the game, even if you're not physically in it, and be ready at any point to come in and do your job if you're called upon.
Well, last question before I let you go. You talked about building chemistry, and for whatever reason, the bullpen always looks like the place to be during any Pioneers game. What is it about you guys that have come together as a pitching core and just really seem to gel so well?
Like I said before, just building those brotherly bonds amongst each other. We have a little fun out there. We like to rag the other team's players. It's all in good fun. Even they get a good laugh out of it most of the time. But we definitely just keep in mind that while we're all trying to get better and win baseball games here, at the end of the day, it's about having a good time and having fun together, and we definitely prioritize that.
Well, we hope you keep having fun. We'll be back here on the pregame show. All right, well, there you heard it from one of your own Elmira Pioneers, and thank you to Billy Wildeman for stopping by and taking the time to chat with me before this one. The guys were getting BP as they looked like they finally got the field in order and the way they want it. We'll take a quick look at the out-of-town scores before we get into the starting lineup. So far, a couple of games already underway, as it's the bottom of the sixth in Geneva. Auburn 1, Geneva 1. Bottom of the first, Albany Dutchmen have a 1-0 lead over the Glens Falls Dragons. So, starting lineup for your Elmira Pioneers tonight, number 2, Dom Popa in right field, Donovan Montgomery, number 23, in shortstop. Cam Hill, the pitcher, will be batting third. Ben Shore will be catching Cam, and he will be batting fourth. Bobby Marsh batting fifth and playing first base. Robbie Barrientos returns to third base after an impressive night last night, as South Trimble stays at second. Chris Erickson, number 21, will play center field. Gil Murad in that extra hitter role. Peter Theodorellis will play left field, and on the mound, as previously mentioned, Cam Hill. On the other side, for the Batavia Muck Dogs, starting on the mound, Andrew Parr. We'll talk about his abilities out there in just a moment. Designated hitting, number 15, Cameron Conley. Number 5, Charlie Swycounty. Just 1 second. As followed up on that, Charlie Swycounty will be playing shortstop and batting second. Spencer Marcus will play right field and bat third. Joe Georger, first base and batting fourth. Jerry Reinhart will play third base and bat fifth. Abner Benitez will play left field, batting sixth. Trevor Dean and center field, batting seventh. Caden Walton as the extra hitter. He will bat eighth. Luis Rodriguez will catch and bat ninth. And Michael Florides will round it out at second base and bat 10th. Now, as I was saying, Andrew Parr will be on the mound. We've only seen him in a relieving role previously, so it'll be interesting to see how he handles the start as, again, Batavia looking for wins and trying to get themselves back into the big start there. He's 4-0 on the season, has only started one other game, 16 innings pitched, 7 hits, no runs, 2 bases on balls, and 20 strikeouts. So an impressive start here for Parr, but again, he's come out of the bullpen every time the Pioneers have seen him. You'll wonder if, especially topping out at 84 miles an hour, if he's going to be able to keep up that pace going through the lineup, 2, maybe even 3 times. We'll have to see what he can do, and of course we'll be turning it over to the in-house PA here in just a second. I want to remind you once again that our pregame show brought to you by Jay Schultz Massage. Just because it isn't the 7th inning doesn't mean you don't need to stretch. Go where the Pios go, to Jay Schultz Massage at 100 North Main Street, Suite 407. Jessica has all the latest and greatest techniques to keep you ready to get in the game. So whether you're in the starting lineup or need to come out of the bullpen, call or text 607-259-3660 to be ready for any game day situation. Jay Schultz Massage, keeping your Elmira Pioneers playing on and off the field. As the managerial staffs are out there and looking around, waiting for the umpiring crew to get out here and start off this one. As you can clearly see here on the YouTube feed, the field is prepped and ready. We are getting set to go for another matchup between these two teams. It has been, well, I don't want to call it brutal, but honestly, these two teams have developed a strong dislike for one another, so we'll have to see how this one will unfold as I try to make sure you guys have the best look here at Dwyer Stadium in Batavia, New York. If you haven't had the chance to get up here, I do highly recommend it. It's a must-see stop on the PGCBL circuit as the Pioneers continue to funnel their way down. Seeing some of those gray uniforms, all gray here as they come into Batavia. The Batavia Muck Dogs will wear their black tops with the white bottoms. As looks like they may be getting closer and closer here to the introductions. And, of course, first pitch due in about 10 minutes. So the Batavia managers are looking at the watch, so we're getting into it here. I also would like to take this time to remind everybody, if your group of 10 or more wants to get down to a Pioneers game at historic Dunn Field, well, the chances are getting a little limited, folks. You got to get live on YouTube again and live on Mixler.com as always. My apologies. I'm not sure exactly what the issue was, but we appear to be ready and set to go now. As Andrew Parr getting himself a start here tonight. The Elmira Pioneers will get their first look at him as a starter. Have not had that. He has worked mostly in relief against the Pioneers this season. As everything looking better on the YouTube side and looking better on Mixler.com. So we are set and ready to go. First man to greet Andrew Parr will be Dom Popa. Popa, who has done a job as a leadoff hitter so far this season. Really coming out here. He's batting .600, so 3 for 5, and does have a base on balls to his credit as well. We'll see what he can do here against Andrew Parr. The Pioneers have not been able to touch Parr in a relievers type role, so they'll need to get something started against him here as a starter if they're going to get going in this game. So again, Popa stepping up. As I said, he has done a job so far in the leadoff spot. He's certainly been an impactful player early on, and of course has a .314 batting average on the season. As Popa steps back in, a little breeze comes into the booth, and I'm grateful as Parr gets set. A long look here, and the pitch delivered in there for a strike to start things off. So it's 0-1 to Popa. As Dom Popa steps right back up. He's going to look to get bats on balls as quickly as possible, as that's outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. So 1-1 as Parr resets, comes back in, and taking a long look as Parr winds, delivers, cut on, drilled back up the middle, and that is going to get through the first hit of the ball game as Popa reaches first base, and that'll bring up Donovan Montgomery. I said it before, Donovan Montgomery has been a huge part of the offense for the Elmira Pioneers. He is the best hitter they have right now. 22 out of 60, 3 doubles, 2 triples, and 12 RBIs. Now has a leadoff man on base as well. So Montgomery getting set as he waits the pitch. Taken for a strike right down the middle, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. The Pioneers have hit the hit board first there here in the top of the first, and they certainly didn't wait long. Popa, who has stolen a couple of bases, won just last night, as now the wind and the pitch taken in there for a ball, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike as Popa going to take his lead off of first base. You see he's got that recognizable mitt on the left-handed arm, and we'll see if Montgomery can, as Popa is off and going, Montgomery slaps at that one, and that will get foul. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2 as Popa scurries back to first base. As I said, Popa may not be essentially known for his stolen bases, but he does have 10 on the season leading the team. Only been caught stealing 1 time, so I wouldn't be surprised to see him off and moving wherever they get as the pitch coming in, and Montgomery takes strike 3 looking. He is not liking that one as he stares down the man on the mound, but that'll be the first out here of the inning, as now Cam Hill will step up. Hill, who is pitching here tonight, will also designated hit, so when he does come out of the game, he will be able to stay in the game as a batter as well. Popa taking his lead. Not a huge lead, but that one comes in. Slapped the other way by Cam Hill towards the second baseman. Off-balance throw, and safe at first. They do say Popa was out, so he reaches on the fielder's choice. I don't know. It looked like the fielder came off of the bag, but that was just me. You'll have to judge for yourself if you're watching there on the YouTube feed. Ben Shore will come up now. Shore also out of Auburn. He'll do the catching here tonight. Shore on the season, 232, 13 for 56, has a double to his credit. Certainly would like to help out his pitcher, who now stands on first base. The pitch taken, bounces away, and 1 ball, no strikes. So a runner stands over there on first base as Ben Shore going right back to work. He steps in as Hill takes his lead off of first base. Parr, even though he gave up the leadoff single, hasn't been touched too much more as Montgomery struck out looking. Cam Hill reached on the fielder's choice. The pitch cut on. This one drilled up the middle. That's going to get down and will advance the runner. So a second base hit here in the top of the first inning. So a couple of singles now as Bobby Marsh makes his way up to the plate. Bobby Marsh on the season. He's relatively new to the Pioneers, but he has hit 12 for 34, 3 doubles, a triple, 7 RBIs. So we'll see what Bobby can do here. Bobby certainly not afraid to attack pitches, and I don't believe he's seen Parr as of yet. He takes a long look as he steps up. A long look as Parr delivers. Cut on by Marsh. Drilled out there, and that'll get down. Running around, the Pioneers are going to touch the scoreboard first. As Marsh holds up at first, the runner will go to third from first. And now it's runners at the corners for the Pioneers as they touch the scoreboard. 1-0 lead for the Pios. As Bobby Marsh stands on first, Ben Shore stands on third, and Robbie Barrientos looking to make a quick impact here with 2 outs. As the Pioneers jumping out to a quick 1-0 lead here in the top of the first. Would love to see Barrientos get something done. They're going to call time and have a discussion. Now the catcher will return. He didn't even make it out to the mound. So Pioneers trying to put a hurting on here in the top of the first inning. They have the chance with a runner 90 feet from home. Parr winds, delivers, in there for a strike, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike, as again, Robbie Barrientos taking a look. He would love to get something started here. Barrientos out of Old Dominion, just in his 3rd game played here for the Pios. The pitch is cut on, drilled back up the middle. The shortstop stumbling. He will toss over to first, and that will be in time. So the run will not score. The Pioneers strand 2 as we head for the bottom of the first. Pios have a 1-0 lead as we head to the bottom of the first inning, and Cam Hill heads out to the mound. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball here on Mixlr.com.
Give me a blue light lime.
Yeah! Grapefruit.
Blood orange, blueberry.
You got it.
Oh! Barry, you son of a bass. We've been through this. No thumbs. Just yanking your hook. Oh, good. When you're at the lake, you drink Labatt. That's lake law.
Hi, this is Marian Decker, and at the Decker Agency, we've got over 34 years' experience in helping our clients get the best insurance coverage possible. We're local and we're trusted. We've built our business on the idea that customers should be treated like family. At the Decker Agency, we offer free quotes and consultations. Our clients can build their coverages to best suit their needs and budget. Please stop into our office at 416 East 14th Street in Elmira Heights or call us at 607-734-1100 to schedule your free consultation today. And like the Marian M. Decker Agency, LLC on Facebook. At the Decker Agency, we help you protect what matters most.
New Extra Charge Hot and Iced Coffee from Dunkin' is made with 20% extra caffeine from green coffee extract, because we could all use a little extra this year. Whether that's an extra boost, some extra boldness, or the drive to go the extra mile, we're extra ready for whatever comes our way and extra excited to take it on. Let's get it done with new Extra Charge Hot or Iced Coffee from Dunkin' with 20% extra caffeine. And pair it with snackable stuffed bagel minis for an added all-day boost. Order ahead on the Dunkin' app. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer.
So, what brings you and Greg to marriage counseling today?
Jake from State Farm. My husband calls him all the time. 2, 3 in the morning, it doesn't matter.
I see. Greg, is this true?
Yeah, Jake saves us tons on our insurance. No matter what time it is, he's always there.
Mm-hmm. And how much did he save you?
Hundreds.
Listen, can I call this Jake from State Farm?
You've got to be kidding me.
State Farm is there for you anytime, anywhere. Call 1-800-STATE-FARM or click today. Get to a better state. State Farm.
All right, and with that, we are back here live from Dwyer Stadium as the last couple of hurls for Cam Hill, who's already been out there on the field and quite successfully with the fielder's choice. He came around to score back in the top half. Now would love to do some damage out there on the mound, and we'll see exactly what he's capable of doing as Cameron Conley going to lead things off as the designated hitter for the Batavia Muck Dogs. Conley, so far this season, he is batting paltry 143 in 7 at-bats. Does have 2 walks that he's earned. Cam Hill certainly won't be afraid to come at the batter as here in the bottom of the first, Conley getting set. The wind and the pitch as that's low. 1 ball, no strikes. So 1 ball, no strikes. The wind and the pitch. Cut on, drilled out there towards third, knocked down by Barrientos, over to first, in plenty of time. So a 2-pitch first out, as that'll go 5-3, and that'll bring up Charlie Swy-County. Swy-County, so far on this season, batting an even 300, 18 for 60, as he has hit 3 doubles, 3 triples, 8 RBIs. So we'll see what he can do here. He's also worked 7 walks, and Swy-County was certainly a pain against the Pios early on this season. So Swy-County, a big huddle here at the on-deck circle, the wind and the pitch. Taken low, 1 ball, no strikes. 1 ball, no strikes. As Swy-County gets set, he takes a look, the wind and the pitch from Hill. Cut on, drilled out there towards second, scooped up, thrown over, and in time again. So another 2-pitch at bat, as that time 4-3. Cam Hill will come right at you as Spencer Marcus comes up to the dish. Marcus, as he steps up, one of the hottest hitters for the Batavia Muck Dogs, 26 for 68, 3 doubles, 2 triples, a home run, 17 RBIs. As now Cam Hill takes a look. You see that, well, adjusted batting style, 0-1. He certainly crouches down low. He makes the strike zone very, very small. So the Pioneers going to have to really work that strike zone. As now, a look here from Cam Hill as he moves into his windup and delivers. Cut on and missed 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes as the Elmira Pioneers trying to make quick work of the bottom of the first inning. So here comes Hill. He continues to work quickly. As Hill is set, moves, winds, delivers, cut on, drilled again towards third. Barrientos can't knock it down. That'll get by and into the field. So, rounding and heading for second, speedily, he will get a ground ball. We'll see if they give it a hit or not. Marcus does stand at second base. They do rule it a hit. Okay. Well, there it is. So, a double for Spencer Marcus. Joe Georger, the first baseman, will be the next man up. Georgia batting .304. He's 7 for 23. Does have a triple to his credit. 4 RBIs and potential to help that out as they do have a runner in scoring position, though there are 2 outs. The wind and the pitch from Cam Hill. Cut on, drilled back up the middle. Cutting across. Montgomery throws in plenty of time. So that double doesn't come back to hurt him. We head for the top of the second as the Pioneers take a 1-0 lead into the top of the second. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball on Mixlr.com.
It's another day in the Twin Tiers. And for most of us, it's just another day on the job. Taking care of our neighbors, helping out our coworkers, and making our community a better place for all of us. When you love what you do and really care about the people you serve, you do it well. It's not for the glory, some big award, or even a pat on the back. It's just knowing that we can count on each other. That's reward enough. Arnett Health. It's what we do.
Everything you need when you need it most. Introducing the Toyota Venza with standard all-wheel drive. Toyota, let's go places.
All right, and with that, we are back here live. The throwdown comes, and that means South Trimble heads up to the batter's box. Trimble so far this season has batted .250, 11 for 44. He has a double, a triple, 5 RBIs to his credit. Last night, however, very effective at the plate, as he came up with a couple of big hits for the Pioneers, helping them earn their way to victory over the Niagara Power. The pitch taken for a strike, going 1. So nobody has really had to wait for a strike as far as Parr is concerned. He's coming right at these Pioneers hitters, which is why they're not taking a lot of time to swing the bat. And there's another one, bounces off the third baseman. Trimble's going to get himself a base hit here. So, back-to-back innings, the Pioneers starting off with a hit against Andrew Parr, as Chris Erickson, the center fielder, will come up next. Erickson, well known for his legs. South Trimble certainly has a couple of stolen bases to his credit, 3 so far on the season. Was caught stealing twice, so we'll see if he is off and moving on any of these pitches. Parr, again, coming right at the Pioneers batters. And they've seen him a few times, so as that's taken in again for a strike, 0-1. As I said, Parr coming right at these batters, and the batters continuing to try to get the read on him, but so far they've been able to hit that one off as that one gets foul, and we want to remind you to make the right decision. Insist on our good friends at Diamond Collision. No balls, 2 strikes. As Erickson getting back set. Check on the runner over at first. As Erickson takes his time, the pitch cut on, drilled out there. That gets out to right field. The right fielder turning and chasing back to the wall. That is up high, and it is gone. A home run for Chris Erickson. Just the second one on the season. As the right fielder looked high up at the wall, and Erickson earns himself a dinger. Ladies and gentlemen, that will clear the base paths, and the Pioneers have a 3-0 lead. Wow. Chris Erickson certainly not known for the home run, but he gets one there. That'll bring up Gil Murad. Only the second home run of the season for the Pioneers. The first one hit by the pitcher tonight, Cam Hill. That was back in Jamestown. Andrew Parr, who has not allowed a run all season. So they are checking to make sure that the runner touched at second, and he did. So, a big home run, 3-0 for the Elmira Pioneers. Here on the 5th hit of the game by Chris Erickson. Beautiful play as Parr comes right back at the next batter, and 0-1 count again. So, stepping back in, Gil Murad. Murad, who's 238, 10 for 42, has a double, swings and misses on that one, so that'll be 0-2. Parr taking a long look here. As again, he comes right at these Pioneers batters, and that one didn't quite work out for him with Chris Erickson, who put it over the opposite field fence. The pitch taken for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2 count on Gil Murad after the home run from Chris Erickson, a 2-run shot. As now Parr going right back. The pitch taken. They're going to say he did not go. 2 balls, 2 strikes. So Murad, that may be the first time we've seen a 2-ball count for the Pioneers so far here tonight. Parr certainly attacking the dish As the pitch comes, Murad hammers that, and that will get over the head. So a single as the Elmira Pioneers on a hitting streak here in the top of the second inning. Here comes Peter Theodorelis now. Theodorelis steps up, his first at-bat of the season. Now, Theodorelis so far, he is quoted as batting .059. He actually does have a couple other at-bats that aren't counted in his standing, so he is 2 for 18 as that pitch is on the outside corner, 0-1. Theodorelis batting without the batting gloves. He is a interesting case in that as he stands and waits. The pitch taken again on the outside corner, 0-2. So Theodorelis going to be looking to swing the bat here as Gil Murad stands on first. Don Popa will be the next man up as the pitch cut on, drilled out there. Theodorelis going to put that one in the gap, and this will send runners around. Heading for second is Theodorelis. Getting to third is Gil Murad. So runners stand at second and third, 2 men in scoring position. Still nobody out. What a huge start here for the Pios, as that brings up Dom Popa. And now they're going to have a long talk on the hill because Parr having a lot of trouble. As Popa, as I said, 314, 16 for 51. He will come right out here looking for something to hit. Parr ready to have a conversation. As I'm trying to see down to the bullpen, I can't really see it from where I'm sitting. I don't know if anyone's warming. You have to imagine somebody will be shortly. A 3-0 Pioneers lead, threatening with 2 more here. As the Elmira Pioneers trying to get going again. It was a very that's the other part of this. It was a very quick bottom of the first, too. So the Pioneers just building and building confidence. As now again, three runs, nothing on the Muck Dog side of things. So 7 hits so far for the Pioneers. They've already batted around the batting order. Here in the top of the second, Dom Popa steps right back up. There was 6 guys to reach home plate in the top of the first, as now Popa waits. The pitch, cut on, drilled out there towards second. They look everybody back to their bases, and Popa will be out 4-3. So a 4-3 put out as Donovan Montgomery comes up. See if everyone stays tight around the infield. As now a check on the ball there from the fielding umpire. As Parr heads right back to the mound. Feeling a little more confident, it appears, after that long conversation with his skipper. As now Montgomery waits. He went down looking his last time up as the pitch is thrown. Taken for a strike, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike as Montgomery taking a look. Montgomery waits. A long look here. The pitch from Parr. Taken off the outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. It's our first Tioga Down showdown of the night. As now again, Montgomery looking. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. The pitch from Parr. Cut on and missed. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So the Pioneers have runners at second and third, trying to extend this lead even further. 1 run in the first, 2 runs so far here in the second, as Montgomery looking to put something over the top of this infield, or even right up the middle if he can. The pitch from Parr, cut on, popped up. This one getting back behind first base. Right fielder chasing it as he slides and can make the catch, and they say it's a dead ball as they could not make the stop. We'll evaluate this here at a later time, but 1 ball, 2 strikes again. So, lucky play there for the right fielder, and we did not set the field, and Colby will be very upset if I don't. So, from left to right, Abner Benitez, Trevor Dean, Spencer Marcus in the outfield. From first to third, Joe Georger at second base, Michael Floridas. Shortstop is Charlie Swycounty. The pitch, cut on, drilled up, and that one will get through as the Pioneers will bring both men around, and heading to second, Donovan Montgomery. So it's a 5-0 lead for the Pioneers on a stand-up double from Donovan Montgomery. And my apologies, didn't get all the way around there, as the third baseman over there is Jerry Reinhardt. Behind the dish, Luis Rodriguez. So now stepping up the pitcher, Cam Hill, and he's still got a runner in scoring position. So 5-0 for the Pioneers here in the top of the second. Cam Hill looking to help out his cause. The pitch cut on and fouled away, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. Parr looking for a ball right away, as Andrew Parr, who nobody had touched for a run so far this season, has now been touched for 5 here, and this is his second trip through the batting order. Cam Hill sets up. That one is cut on, drilled out there into the gap. That's going to score another run. As Cam Hill rounds first, he goes to second, and he will be standing. Back-to-back stand-up doubles, as now the Pioneers continuing to go here. They are excited, and you can hear it from the dugout right now. So that'll bring up Ben Shore, and that should do it on the day for Andrew Parr, as Parr will head out. And we'll have a new pitcher to tell you about when we come back. It's the top of the second, still just 1 out. We'll be back here on Mixlr.com.
Give me a blue light lime.
Yeah. Grapefruit.
Blood orange, Barry.
You got it.
Oh! Barry, you son of a bass. We've been through this. No thumbs. Just yanking your hook. Oh, good. When you're at the lake, you drink Labatt. That's lake law.
Hi, this is Marion Decker, and at the Decker Agency, we've got over 34 years experience in helping our clients get the best insurance coverage possible. We're local and we're trusted. We've built our business on the idea that customers should be treated like family. At the Decker Agency, we offer free quotes and consultations. Our clients can build their coverages to best suit their needs and budget. Please stop into our office at 416 East 14th Street in Elmira Heights, or call us at 607-734-1100 to schedule your free consultation today. And like the Marion M. Decker Agency, LLC on Facebook. At the Decker Agency, we help you protect what matters most.
New Extra Charge Hot and Iced Coffee from Dunkin' is made with 20% extra caffeine from green coffee extract, because we could all use a little extra this year. Whether that's an extra boost, some extra boldness, or the drive to go the extra mile, we're extra ready for whatever comes our way and extra excited to take it on. Let's get it done with new Extra Charge Hot or Iced Coffee from Dunkin' with 20% extra caffeine. And pair it with snackable stuffed bagel minis for an added all-day boost. Order ahead on the Dunkin' app. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer.
Well, make sure you get Dunkin', as that's another shout-out from our good friends at Dunkin'. Check out the app. I certainly do. And also check out those delicious coconut refreshers. I'm a big fan. Now on the mound, Tyler Prospero. He's 1-1 on the season, a 4.91 ERA. He has come in relief 3 times this season, 11 innings pitched, 11 hits, 9 runs, 6 of them earned, 3 bases on balls, and 13 strikeouts for Prospero. As now he's got a runner on second base, as once again the catcher comes up. As a long look here from Ben Shore. The pitch, cut on. This one popped up and back. That will get foul. So we remind you again to make the right decision. Insist on our good friends at Diamond Collision. So, no balls, 1 strike, 1 out. As getting set. Ben Shore taking a long look. He waits. Just the second pitch from Prospero, as after 9 hits to the starter, as that's in there for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes from Prospero. As Ben Shore, who singled back in the first, will be looking to echo that here again. Cam Hill would love to come around to score, as the Pioneers have a 6-0 lead here in the top of the second inning. Exactly where the Pioneers want to be right now, as they come out and start swinging the bat hard. Shore waiting. Prospero moving, checking on the man at second. The pitch taken off the outside corner, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, as Tyler Prospero trying to calm things down. Again, a 5-run top of the second so far. There has been a hit for the Muck Dogs, but it didn't amount to much, as Cam Hill really able to control himself and keep things going. Now he stands on second base, so he is doing a lot to help himself. Of course, the big news so far, Erickson getting the team's second home run of the season, as that one's off the outside corner, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's right, a 2-run home run from the center fielder, Chris Erickson, coming up absolutely huge. I don't think I've seen him hit one that hard out of batting practice, but I'll tell you what, opposite field, that one went way out of here. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, as Ben Shore looking to help out his pitcher's cause. His pitcher, Cam Hill, standing on second base. The catcher waits, takes a cut, drills it down the third baseline, and just a little bit foul, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. As Prospero already in here, trying to calm things down. The Pioneers on a hitting streak, much like they were a couple of nights ago against Newark, when they forced that one to an early close. See if they can do the same thing here. They'd love to do that against their, well, same owner rivals, the Batavia Muck Dogs, as checking on his ankle protector is Ben Shore. He'll step out and move back into the box as Prospero just 5 pitches into his at-bat now. Prospero fresh out of the bullpen as Parr had a rough start to this game. Prospero getting set. He winds and delivers. Outside, 3-2. It is juiced, it is jacked, it is full. And that means it is time once again for the payoff pitch here, as Shore will step back in. Ben Shore looking to get something done here. A 6-0 lead for the Pioneers with another run threatening out there at second base. A good long look here, Ben Shore. He waits. As Prospero getting set, he winds and delivers. Cut on and missed as Shore goes down. That one was a little bit high, but there's the second out of the top of the second, and that'll bring up Bobby Marsh, who is also singled here tonight. So Marsh getting a look as he steps in. Lefty-righty matchup, as Marsh certainly likes that. Last night we saw Niagara play a bit of a shift against Marsh. It appears as though the second baseman is stepping back into the outfield. Marsh is known for having a little bit of a powerful swing. We'll see if that comes into play here. The pitch, cut on, drilled towards the first baseman, and it's caught. So they go to the reliever, and they get the next 2 batters they face out. Pioneers will strand one, as that will send us to the bottom of the second. Cam Hill will head back to the mound. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball here on Mixlr.com.
Give me a blue light lime.
Yeah. Grapefruit.
Blood orange, Barry.
You got it.
Oh! Barry, you son of a bass. We've been through this. No thumbs. Just yanking your hook. Oh, good. When you're at the lake, you drink Labatt. That's lake law.
Hi, this is Marian Decker, and at the Decker Agency, we've got over 34 years' experience in helping our clients get the best insurance coverage possible. We're local and we're trusted. We've built our business on the idea that customers should be treated like family. At the Decker Agency, we offer free quotes and consultations. Our clients can build their coverages to best suit their needs and budget. Please stop into our office at 416 East 14th Street in Elmira Heights, or call us at 607-734-1100 to schedule your free consultation today. And like the Marian M. Decker Agency, LLC on Facebook. At the Decker Agency, we help you protect what matters most.
New Extra Charge Hot and Iced Coffee from Dunkin' is made with 20% extra caffeine from green coffee extract, because we could all use a little extra this year. Whether that's an extra boost, some extra boldness, or the drive to go the extra mile, we're extra ready for whatever comes our way and extra excited to take it on. Let's get it done with new Extra Charge Hot or Iced Coffee from Dunkin' with 20% extra caffeine. And pair it with snackable stuffed bagel minis for an added all-day boost. Order ahead on the Dunkin' app. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer.
All right, and with that, we are back here live from Dwyer Stadium. The throwdown has gone down, and now the Pioneers back out to the field as Jerry Reinhart will be the first man for pitcher to face, as Cam Hill getting himself stretched out. Reinhardt, a local product, hitting .231 on the season. He's 12 for 52, a couple of doubles, a triple, 11 RBIs to his credit. And I just heard that was the first home run that the broadcaster for the Muck Dogs has seen go out of this park. So another notch in the cap for Chris Erickson, as that's in there for a ball, 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes, as the pitch taken. Not sure where that missed, 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes, as Cam Hill trying to go right back to work here. The pitch, cut on and missed, 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike, as the Pioneers have a 6-0 lead against the Batavia Muck Dogs. Hill getting back set, moves into his windup and delivers outside, 3 balls, 1 strike. So Hill, who is known to come right at batters, having a little trouble doing that right now. Hill gets set back out there. He had a long layoff there with those 5 runs being scored. That one shot back up the middle. Montgomery's not going to get there. That'll be a base hit. So, again, not the way they wanted to start off the inning. As we've said that a couple times tonight, normally when Batavia's in the field, as Abner Benitez will step up. So the second hit of the night for the Muck Dogs has now Benitez, who's batting .292, 21 for 72, a couple of doubles, a triple, 3 home runs for Benitez. As Benitez steps in, a long look over at first, the wind, the pitch, inside apparently, 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 the count, as Benitez taking a long look. Cam Hill waiting, the pitch here, outside, 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes, as Benitez taking his time, and Cam Hill having to work deep into counts right now. 2-0, the wind and the pitch from Cam Hill. I don't know where that one missed. 3 balls, no strikes. That one looked pretty good to me. 3 balls, no strikes. Runner standing on first base as Cam Hill trying to settle back in here. He has a 6-run lead here in the bottom of the second. The pitch taken for a strike, as that will be 3-1. So 3 balls, 1 strike. As Cam Hill waiting. Just a small lead over there at first base. Hill keeping an eye. The wind and the pitch taken. That will be ball 4. So a walk will put runners now on first and second, and Hill will have a talk with his catcher as Trevor Dean comes up. Trevor Dean makes his way up. He is 6 for 23, .261 batting average, a couple of doubles to his credit. As I'm sure Shore out there talking with his hurler, trying to get him to calm down a little bit. A huge lead here for the Pioneers, so an ability to make some pitching mistakes, but you certainly don't want to allow too many. As getting set, a long look here. Cam Hill gets set, and he will check on the runner on second. The pitch is high and outside, 1 ball, no strikes. Looks like he lost control of that one as it came out of his hand a little bit early. So 1 ball, no strikes. Cam Hill getting back set. As he looks, check on the runner back at second. The pitch is cut on and missed, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike as Cam Hill, the Auburn hurler. He has been a big part of the batting lineup, but just recently starting to make starts as a pitcher. As now, Hill gets set. He checks on that runner back at second base. Waiting. Bunt is shown, pulled back, and that's in there for a strike regardless, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. As Trevor Dean waits. As a look from Cam Hill. Now have to approach this a little bit defensively if you're the Muck Dogs batting. Dean waits, the pitch, cut on and missed as Hill gets a strikeout for the first out here in the bottom of the second inning. So, still runner standing at first and second But that'll bring up Caden Walton, the extra hitter. Walton so far this season, 211 hitter. He is 8 for 38. Couple of doubles to his credit. Does have 4 RBIs, matching his jersey number. See if he can add to that as Cam Hill trying to get his groove back here. The pitch is a little low. 1 ball, no strikes. So 1 ball, no strikes as the Pioneers trying to put up another 0. Going to be a little tougher with runners standing at first and second base. Hill winds, delivers, in there for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. It's another Tioga Down showdown. Stepping back in, Hill taking a look. Walton to be followed by Rodriguez if Walton can keep out of a double play. The pitch here from Hill is cut on and missed, 1-2. So Hill's starting to feel it again out there on the mound. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 man out. Runners standing at first and second for Batavia. Elmira looking to shut the door here as Hill gets set. He winds, delivers, cut on and missed as Walton goes down on strikes. So 2 outs. Both of them on strikeouts after a single and a base on balls to start the inning. Luis Rodriguez, the catcher, now stands in. As Rodriguez be looking to do something as Hill trying to get right back to the batter's box. As Hill sets. He waits, the wind, the pitch from Hill, cut on, grounded towards second base. It is played, thrown over to first, past the first baseman. This is going to score a run. And the Pioneers not going to be happy about that, as that will score a run. And the advance, as that one went out of play, will put runners at second and third. So, not a hit, as the Pioneers will get an error. As Luis Rodriguez heads over to second base. The runner from first moves all the way to third. And Michael Florides will come up after the error. So Florides batting .250, 6 for 24. Only 1 RBI, but now has runners at second and third. Pioneers will be looking to shut the door here as the wind and pitch from Cam Hill bounces and gets through his catcher. That's going to score another one. So a pass ball and a ball, 1-0. As now it's 6-2. Elmira looking to get right back to it here. So it's 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 as Hill going back to work. The pitch, cut on, grounded towards first, played by the first baseman, and the tag will be made as 2 runs do come across. It's 6-2, Elmira heading to the top of the third as Florides grounds out. So we will head to the top of the third inning. Pioneers coming back up to the plate. We'll see if they can keep the hitting streak going. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball on Mixlr.com.
So, what brings you and Greg to marriage counseling today?
Jake from State Farm. My husband calls him all the time. 2, 3 in the morning, it doesn't matter.
I see. Greg, is this true?
Yeah, Jake saves us tons on our insurance. No matter what time it is, he's always there.
Mm-hmm. And how much did he save you?
Hundreds.
Listen, can I call this Jake from State Farm?
You've got to be kidding me.
State Farm is there for you anytime, anywhere. Call 1-800-STATE-FARM or click today. Get to a better state. State Farm.
It's another day in the Twin Tiers. And for most of us, it's just another day on the job. Taking care of our neighbors, helping out our coworkers, and making our community a better place for all of us. When you love what you do and really care about the people you serve, you do it well. It's not for the glory. some big award, or even a pat on the back. It's just knowing that we can count on each other. That's reward enough. Arnett Health. It's what we do.
All right, and with that, we are back here live as Prospero back out on the mound. The Elmira Pioneers looking to go right back to work as, well, the top of the third, a 6-2 lead after a little bit of trouble for Cam Hill in the bottom half of the second. So the Pioneers trying to get right back out here. Robbie Barrientos, who grounded out shortstop to first back in his first at bat. Barrientos waiting. His first look at Prospero as that's inside. 1 ball, no strikes. As Barrientos, okay, there we go. So Barrientos stepping in as he takes a long look. Barrientos will wait. The wind and the pitch. Cut on, drilled out there towards center. This one should be playable. Catch is made by the center fielder. So Barrientos is down on the fly ball out to the center fielder. That'll bring up South Trimble. Trimble, who singled his last time up, came around to score as well on the home run by the man in the on-deck circle. As now, Elmira looking to get right back going. The offense has had a little bit of trouble getting going in the early part of the season against the Batavia Muck Dogs, but I'll tell you what, here tonight, 6 runs in the first 2 innings. They're looking for their 10th hit right now, as the first pitch was a swinging strike to Trimble. Trimble playing second base again here tonight. The wind, the pitch. Taken again, strike 2. And Trimble looks back at the umpire. I don't think he agreed with that particular call, as Trimble will go right back to it. 0-2. 1 man out. As Prospero moves in. He's going to have to eat up quite a few innings if the Muck Dogs don't go too deep into their bullpen here, as that one's fouled off. 0-2 again. Prospero had to come in after just 1 1/3. I said it to start the game, too. Andrew Parr, who has been very effective out of the pen, he's only pitched 1 time as a starter before tonight, and it did not go his way. As now again, no balls, 2 strikes. South Trimble waiting. The pitch taken a little bit inside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2 as Trimble takes a look. Prospero trying to get through this top of the third inning. He got the first man, as the next look for Trimble is cut on and fouled back. So 1 ball, 2 strikes one more time. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. As 1 ball and 2 strikes. See what the Pioneers can do here. The pitch. Taken. That's in there for ball 2. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. As stepping back in. Good look, South Trimble. South Trimble getting set as he takes a look. Now he asks for time, and he'll step off. 2 balls, 2 strikes. As Trimble trying to get on base here. First time against Prospero, as this is in there for strike 3 looking. So Trimble will go down, and that'll be the second out here in the top of the third. As that's going to bring up Chris Erickson. Erickson, who homered back in the top half of the second. So we'll see what Prospero does here. As Erickson steps right in. Erickson taking a practice cut. Again, he hit it to opposite right field there. He normally a little bit of a pull hitter, but pushed that one over the wall as that's in there for a strike, 0-1. So there are 2 outs, no balls, 1 strike. And Erickson trying to keep this half inning alive. As Erickson waits. A long look from Prospero. He waits in the wind and the pitch. Cut on, popped up. This one back into shallow right. The second baseman wheeling back, and he will make the grab. So 3 up, 3 down for the Pioneers as we head to the bottom of the third. It's a 6-2 lead, Elmira. We'll be back here on Mixlr.com.
Everything you need when you need it most. Introducing the Toyota Venza with standard all-wheel drive. Toyota, let's go places.
Give me a blue light lime.
Yeah. Grapefruit.
Blood orange, me berry.
Got it.
Oh! Barry, you son of a bass. We've been through this. No thumbs. Just yanking your hook. Oh, good. When you're at the lake, you drink Labatt. That's lake law.
All right, so moving into the last few warm-up pitches, we'll take a look around at the out-of-town scoreboard once again. Well, a final in 8 innings. Auburn 1, Geneva 2. So a comeback victory for the Geneva Red Wings. In the top of the 5th, the Albany Dutchman 6, the the Glens Falls Dragon 0. In the top of the 2nd, Geneva 1, Auburn 0. So, again, more work to do here for the Pios as Geneva, I got Geneva on the brain now, as again, the Batavia Muck Dogs come back up to the plate as a first pitch in there for a strike from Cam Hill. So, no balls, 1 strike. Cameron Conley is back up. He is a victim of a ground out his first time up. He grounds towards short this time. Throw over to first is in time, as that will be the first out on 2 pitches. So Cam Hill finding his way again, as that's going to bring up Charlie Swycounty. Swycounty has been a tough out for the Pioneers this season. Swycounty getting set and going here. As again, Swycounty will step up as Cam Hill looking to get going. Swycounty, a 300 hitter coming into today. That pitch is bounced by Cam Hill, so 1 ball, no strikes after the first out made in just 2 pitches. And you know that's where Cam Hill would like to keep things, get things going that way. As a long look, the pitch is in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. It's a Tioga Down show with our YouTube stream. I want to apologize to everybody watching in. It's saying that we're fine. It's saying that we're live, but I continue to see issues. So my apologies as Gil Murad steps up. So Murad gets set as the next pitch. Taken for a strike, going 1. As I said previously, Prospero getting a few of these calls with the 6-2 lead. Not overly surprising, but again, Prospero moving into his windup and delivers. Cut on by Murad. That one drilled out there towards the gap area. That will get down, and that's the 10th hit for the Pioneers here. Murad rounds first and will head for second base. He gets there standing, and that will be the 10th hit of the game for the Pioneers. Huge play there for Gil Murad, as that brings up Peter Theodorelis, who had a double earlier tonight. As the Pioneers right back towards the offensive side of this one. As again, I do want to apologize to everyone on the YouTube side. I'm not really sure what happened there, but I think we've got everything a little bit further under control. As we'll see what happens as we continue on here tonight. As the wind and the pitch. Laid down a bunted Theodorelis, heading over to third, and that will be not in time. Wow, a great play as Theodorelis gets the throw to go over to third. The tag is not in time, and now runners are at first and third on the fielder's choice as, well, I guess the leg got in there beforehand as, again, Gil Murad was hustling right down, and the tag must have come in late. It is a beautiful play for the Pioneers as now they're with runners at the corners. And now Dom Popa getting set. As, well, he stands at third base. Still more discussion here from the manager of the Muck Dogs as the fielding umpire will head back out. And a lot of discussion as now Martinez going to head for home plate. And you have to imagine he should not go up there as the home plate umpire warning him to go back to the dugout. So, Martinez not going quietly. Now he finally goes out and back to the dugout as the Pioneers now in a good position with runners at first and third, nobody out. As again, reaching on the fielder's choice, Peter Theodorelis. So, runners standing at first and third. As now Dom Popa will step in. He is batting for the third time already tonight. He has a single and a ground out. As Theodorelis takes his lead from first. Murad his lead from third. The pitch taken right down the middle, 0-1. That may be the best pitch Popa sees. As the Pioneers have a 6-2 lead. They have a 10-hit game here as we are only into the top of the fourth inning. So a long look as Popa gets set. A long look from the pitcher Prospero. That is delivered, cut on and drilled. Gets out there to left center. The play is dropped, and so everybody's going to be safe, and Gil Murad comes home. It makes it 7-2, as that one going to be an error, I believe. Yep, they'll give that to the left fielder. So, a run comes home. Runners stand at first and second on the error, as now that brings up Donovan Montgomery. Montgomery, who has struck out and doubled so far here tonight. A 7-2 lead for the Pios, as they'll be looking to add on here. So, a long look from Donovan Montgomery. Montgomery waits. Look back towards Theodorelis at second. The pitch. The fake bunt from Montgomery is pulled back. So, 1 ball, no strikes here in the top of the fourth inning. As stepping up, Montgomery looking again. 1-0 the count. As a look from Montgomery, if he can put something up the middle. There's a lot of room there, but again, the man on first pinching in as Montgomery showed bunt. He cuts on that one and fouls that one right to his third base coach. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike as the Pioneers trying to add on to a 5-run lead here, 7-2 in the top of the fourth. We'll see if they can get the offense circulating again. Cam Hill, the pitcher, due up next. As a long look. The pitch coming here from Prospero is delivered and taken high and tight, 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Nobody out as Montgomery, well, he will take a base any way he can get it. If he can get a hit, they have a good chance to push this lead a little bit further. See what Montgomery can do here as he watches Prospero on the mound. The pitch taken in there for a strike, 2-2, and Montgomery does not look pleased with that one. So that will send the first baseman back to his regular depth, as clearly the bunt will be off with 2 balls, 2 strikes. As Prospero looking. Second baseman very, very close to second base there. Peter Theodorelis, definitely not known as a base stealer. So we'll see what happens here. Each side with an error now as the wind and the pitch. Cut on, drilled out there towards shortstop. Theodorelis tries to run some interference, thrown over to first, but though they get the first out, the runners advance to second and third. So, 7-2 right now as the Pioneers, and excuse me for that, the scoreboard was not up on the YouTube feed. My humble apologies. As now, Cam Hill going to try to help himself out a little bit here. As Cam Hill steps in, everybody circled around the infield grass. Cam Hill hoping to help his defense out a little more if the pitcher can connect. The pitch taken for a strike, 0-1. So no balls, 1 strike, 1 out here as the pitcher, again, he's certainly is the pitcher tonight, but he's also very well known for what he can do in the batter's box, and there's a reason he's the number 3 batter. So Hill gets set. A long look here as the pitch comes in, and Cam Hill takes a swing at that one, but Prospero able to beat him. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out as the Elmira Pioneers looking for a little more help here. Hill to be followed by Shore if Hill stays out of the double play. Cam Hill just looking to make contact. Tyler Prospero gets set. Catcher moves way to the outside corner. The pitch from Prospero, cut on, and that will be strike 3. So 2 outs now for the Batavia Muck Dogs as the Pioneers trying to do something with these runners at second and third. Ben Shore, who has a single and a strikeout here tonight, he'll be looking to get bat on ball, and Prospero has not made that an easy task, though the Pioneers have put a run across here in the top of the 4th inning. As now Ben Shore looking. He waits. The windup and the pitch from Prospero taken inside. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 ball, no strikes as Shore has a single and a strikeout on the evening so far. And the Pioneers enjoying the visiting Faith and Family Night as they have faith and are trying to help out their family here. They'd love to run in a couple of here as Ben Shore gets back set. The pitch taken for a strike, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ben Shore paying attention to the zone up here as well as he'll be back behind the dish in the next half inning as Shore steps right back in. Look from Prospero as the righty-on-righty matchup continues. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 men out. The pitch to Shore, a little low, 2 balls, 1 strike. So 2-1 as Shore takes a couple of practice cuts there. As again, 2 ball, 1 strike, 2 out count. Here in the top of the 4th, Pioneers trying to extend it a little bit further. They would love to bring Bobby Marsh back up to the dish. As Prospero sets, moves into his windup. The pitch taken inside, 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. As Shore, we'll see if he can hold out. He's got the 3-1 count. If he is walked, that will load the bases as Bobby Marsh awaits on the on-deck circle. We'll see if the pitching staff believes they have to come in as Prospero winds and deals. Cut on, drilled right up the middle. This is going to score 1. The second one runs around third, and Shore will hold up at first. So a 2-run single will give the Pioneers the 9-2 lead with 2 outs. A huge hit from the catcher as that's going to bring up Bobby Marsh. Marsh so far singled. He flew out over there to the first baseman, and now Bobby Marsh going to be looking to keep the inning alive as Robbie Barrientos stands in the on-deck circle. It's a 9-2 Pioneers lead right now. Good long look here by Bobby Marsh. He sets the pitch from Prospero. Cut on and missed as Bobby Marsh was looking to do what Erickson did earlier. Put one over the fence. As Marsh steps back in. He'll take a look. As Prospero trying to find his way out of this inning. He was trying to escape leaving the runners in scoring position, but the Pioneers able to come out with some key 2-out hitting. The pitch cut on. That one gets hit hard as that one will get into the outfield, but not far enough. The right fielder comes over and makes the grab. So the Pioneers will strand 1. It's a 9-2 lead for the Elmira Pioneers as they will go back to the field and the Muck Dogs will go back to the plate. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball here on Mixlr.com.
It's another day in the Twin Tiers. And for most of us, it's just another day on the job. Taking care of our neighbors, helping out our coworkers, and making our community a better place for all of us. When you love what you do and really care about the people you serve, you do it well. It's not for the glory, some big award, or even a pat on the back. It's just knowing that we can count on each other. That's reward enough. Arnett Health. It's what we do.
Give me a blue light lime.
Yeah. Grapefruit.
Blood orange, me berry.
Got it.
Oh! Barry, you son of a bass. We've been through this. No thumbs. Just yanking your hook. Oh, good. When you're at the lake, you drink Labatt. That's lake law.
Hi, this is Marion Decker. And
All right, and with that, Cam Hill back on the mound. And the Elmira Pioneers looking for a quick inning. If they can get it, they'd love to get back up to the dish. 7-run lead, certainly not insurmountable, especially the way this Batavia Muck Dogs offense can put up runs as the Pioneers will face Jerry Reinhardt, Abner Benitez, and Trevor Dean here in the bottom of the fourth. Reinhardt and Benitez both reached to start the bottom of the second, and they were able to put up a pair as both of them came around to score. So Reinhardt comes up as the Pioneers looking to go right back to work. As again, Cam Hill still in the game here, working his fourth inning out of the start, as that's in there for a ball, 1-0. So, 1 ball, no strikes. A 9-2 lead for the Pioneers. Cam Hill has to feel a little comfortable as that one's fouled away, 1 ball, 1 strike. As Hill going to try to get things going. If he can get through another inning fairly quickly, the Pioneers would love to get their starter to get them through 6th, as that one's high and outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 balls, 1 strike for the Elmira Pioneers. Nobody out as they put up a 3 spot here in the top of the 4th. The pitch cut on, fouled back, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes as Cam Hill evens the count and now looks for the put-away pitch. It does get fouled, so we remind you once again to make the right decision. Insist on our good friends at Diamond Collision. So, another chance here. Cam Hill going right back to work. The pitch cut on, drilled out there towards first and foul. That one will head towards the Pios bullpen. 2 ball, 2 strike count, nobody out. As the Pioneers continuing to work here. As the pitcher delivers high and outside, 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes. As getting back set. A long look here. Jerry Reinhardt waits. The pitch from Hill. Cut on and fouled away again. 3-2 count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. As again, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out. As Cam Hill looking. The pitch. Outside, ball 4. So a walk to start things off. As Abner Benitez will come up. So last time these two men led off the order, Reinhardt singled and Abner Benitez walked. So we'll see if Benitez can get things going here. Benitez stepping up. The pitch. Taken for a strike right down the middle, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike, no men out. Runner standing on first base is Jerry Reinhardt as Benitez looking to get his bat on the ball here as Cam Hill winds, delivers. That one in there just outside, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Interesting barking effect going on in the stadium here as 1-1. The pitch is cut on, popped up. That one will get back and out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes as that will make us remind you again. Make the right decision. Insist on our good friends at Diamond Collision. 1 ball, 2 strikes as looking for a putout here, Cam Hill. He sets. Long look down at first. The pitch from Hill. Cut on, drilled out there towards second. Scooped up, thrown to second in time. So on the fielder's choice, the Pioneers get the first out. But that does put Benitez on first base. So, Trevor Dean, who is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. He'll be the next man up. Dean, as I said, batting .261, 6 for 23, a couple of doubles, does have 3 RBIs. A base on balls as well, as the Elmira Pioneers trying to go to work here in their 3rd set of 10 games. The goal as the pitch delivered, strike 1, 0-1. So the goal, as brought to you by Andrew Drum, was to get 6 wins in each set of 10 games, considering that the Pioneers play just about 50 games. Right now, the first 2 sets of 10, they've accomplished the 6 wins. If they can do it here, they'd love to start off this set of 10 with a big W against Batavia. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. It's a Tioga Down showdown. A long look here. As again, getting back set. The wind and the pitch from Hill. Taken for strike 2, 1-2. As another look here as Trevor Dean was a victim of a strikeout back in the 2nd inning. As getting back set. The wind, the pitch. Taken inside, according to the home plate umpire. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2. 1 out. As the Pioneers looking to get going. The pitch from Hill. Delivered. That one thrown at the ball, and he manages to get a single off the end of the bat. So with 1 out, that will give the Muck Dogs their 4th hit of the game and put runners at 1st and 2nd. That brings up Caden Walton. Walton, who also struck out to Cam Hill earlier on. Still nobody working down in that Pioneers pen. As we'll see what Walton can do here. Pioneers do have 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th, looking to extend that as Cam Hill takes a check back in the runner at 2nd. The pitch, cut on and missed. Walton swinging. He comes up and is not taking any time. 0-1 the count. Hill would love to get a ground out and get out of this inning. Hill gets set, the pitch. Taken off the outside corner, 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. It's another Tioga Down showdown. So we'll see what the Pioneers can do here. As the pitch is delivered, cut on, fouled away. That one will get out of play, as that means it's 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and another reminder as you hear that braking car window, make the right decision. Insist on our good friends at Diamond Collision. Almost said Gerber, my apologies. As again, Cam Hill, 2 outs away from getting out of this inning, as Walton is chasing, so he tries to go up and out. 2 balls, 2 strikes. So that was a eye-level pitch, as we'll see what Hill comes back with here. You would figure he'd be trying to go low with runners on 1st and 2nd base, trying to get a ground ball, but so far, Cam Hill has lived dangerously. That one taken in there for strike 3. So I believe they're going to say that he went, but Even if he didn't, that one was right in the strike zone. So a second strikeout of the night for Caden Walton. That'll bring up Luis Rodriguez. Rodriguez, the catcher, 2 outs here. He did reach on an error earlier in the game. He's batting just a 105, 2 for 19 on the season. So Rodriguez takes that one for a strike, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. Rodriguez turning around and nods towards the home plate umpire. Maybe one of those signals, hoping we get that one too. I thought that one was a pretty good pitch, but Rodriguez doubted as that one's bounced in there. The catcher manages to keep it in front of him, and the runner's going nowhere. 1 ball, 1 strike. So Cam Hill trying to keep things going. He would love to get out of this inning and put up another 0. That would be the 3rd so far in the game here in the bottom of the 4th. Stepping out, Hill would like a new ball. Has one. As now just trying to get on to that 5th inning as the Pioneers have a 7-run lead. A long look. Cam Hill checking on the runners. Starts his delivery and cut on and missed. 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 men out. So Cam Hill now 1 strike away from getting out of this bottom of the 4th. Still nobody working down in the pen, so Hill will be out here possibly for another inning as well. A long look, the wind, the pitch, taken high. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. It's a Tioga down showdown. Rodriguez getting back set. A look here from Cam Hill as he checks on the runners. Has his sign, delivers, cut on, and that is missed. Strike 3. So the Pioneers will head to the top of the 5th, leaving 2 runners stranded. And the Pioneers taking a 9-2 lead into the top of the 5th inning. We'll see if they can add on to it when we come back here on Mixlr.com.
Hi, this is Marion Decker, and at the Decker Agency, we've got over 34 years experience in helping our clients get the best insurance coverage possible. We're local and we're trusted. We've built our business on the idea that customers should be treated like family. At the Decker Agency, we offer free quotes and consultations. Our clients can build their coverages to best suit their needs and budget. Please stop into our office at 416 East 14th Street in Elmira Heights or call us at 607-734-1100 to schedule your free consultation today. And like the Marion M. Decker Agency LLC on Facebook, at the Decker Agency, we help you protect what matters most.
New Extra Charge Hot and Iced Coffee from Dunkin' is made with 20% extra caffeine from green coffee extract, because we could all use a little extra this year. Whether that's an extra boost, some extra boldness, or the drive to go the extra mile, we're extra ready for whatever comes our way and extra excited to take it on. Let's get it done with new Extra Charge Hot or Iced Coffee from Dunkin' with 20% extra caffeine. And pair it with snackable stuffed bagel minis for an added all-day boost. Order ahead on the Dunkin' app. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer.
So, what brings you and Greg to marriage counseling today?
Jake from State Farm. My husband calls him all the time. 2, 3 in the morning, it doesn't matter.
I see. Greg, is this true?
Yeah, Jake saves us tons on our insurance. No matter what time it is, he's always there.
Mm-hmm. And how much did he save you?
Hundreds.
Listen, can I call this Jake from State Farm?
You've got to be kidding me.
State Farm is there for you anytime, anywhere. Call 1-800-STATE-FARM or click today. Get to a better state. State Farm.
And with that, the Pioneers will come back up to the plate here as Robbie Barrientos will lead things off for the Elmira Pioneers. So Barrientos waits as Prospero still working out there. The pitch cut on by Barrientos. He drives that one hard and high. It will get foul. So another long ball down that foul line, but just can't manage to keep it going, as that's going to bring Robbie Barrientos to an 0-1 count. Barrientos waiting. The wind, the pitch. Taken for a ball, 1-1. So Barrientos likes that call. 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, not sure what this barking sound is, but it's certainly been interesting to say the least. As The pitch cut on by Barrientos right up the middle, and he's going to start it off with a single as Barrientos reaches first base. And the Pioneers right back to work as South Trimble will come up. That's the 12th hit already here on the evening. And again, the Pioneers, they've certainly found their bats. They've had some trouble with that early on this season, but right now, everything going their way as 9-2 lead. The pitch coming here is bounced up. So 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 the count as South Trimble trying to keep things going. He'll be followed up by Chris Erickson, who had the long home run earlier tonight. As again, Trimble getting set, the wind, the pitch, cut on, and that one is fouled off. 1 ball, 1 strike. So Trimble, who has singled and struck out, he struck out looking here tonight as South Trimble getting back set. Again, we want to send out our condolences to everyone at George Mason University and hoping everyone there is doing well. South, certainly an amazing product out of there, and we want to thank you guys for all the hard work you're putting in down in that program, as that one's popped up into foul territory, and that will get out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes as that one bounces, and, well, I believe that was a sheep screaming. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody out, as again, Trimble trying to go to work here. He now trails in the count. Barrientos has his lead from first. Not much of a lead. Haven't seen Barrientos moving too much on the base paths as of yet. Just joining the team not too long ago, about 3 days. As that one's fouled off again. South Trimble certainly keeping that one going. And that one with the car glass breaking, we want to remind you, make the right decision. Insist on diamond collision. So Trimble looking. As a long look over, Barrientos. Now Trimble gets set, the wind, the pitch, cut on and missed as Trimble will go down on strikes. So that will be back-to-back strikeouts for Trimble as he struck out looking and now has struck out swinging. That brings up Chris Erickson, who hit a home run, popped out to the second baseman. And now with 1 out, he'll be looking to keep things going here in the top of the 5th. Pioneers looking for some help. The pitch taken for a strike that apparently hit the outside corner. No balls, 1 strike. As getting set. A long look for Erickson. As the wind and the pitch taken, and that hits the inside corner, 0-2. As Erickson shaking his head a little bit, doesn't like the call. No balls, 2 strikes. As Barrientos takes his lead. The look as Prospero deals the pitch. Taken as that's outside, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. As Prospero trying to keep going. Again, I don't see anyone warming in the Muck Dog bullpen, so it will apparently be Prospero for the foreseeable future. Cam Hill due to come back in the bottom of the 5th with still nobody working in the Pios bullpen either. The pitch. Cut on and missed as Erickson goes down swinging. So 2 outs, both of them coming on the swinging strikeout, as now Gil Murad will step up. Murad, who has singled and doubled here tonight, working in the extra hitter role. So Murad taking a look. After Barrientos reached to start off the inning, Pioneers struck out the next 2 batters, so the pitch fouled away there by Murad. Murad, who is a couple of hits away from the proverbial cycle. Those 2, the hardest to get, the triple and the home run. So Murad steps in. So Gil Murad waiting. A 9-2 lead for the Pioneers here in the top of the 5th inning. As Murad waits, the wind, the pitch, taken for a strike, 0-2. Gil Murad Takes a little shrug, steps back into the batter's box, and we'll see what he can do here. Top of the 5th inning, 9-2 Pioneers, trying to keep it alive. As Murad comes set. Long check here from Prospero. Barrientos hasn't left first base as that one's outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So Prospero looks a little frustrated. 1 ball, 2 strike count as one more time Gil Murad waits. Has a look. The pitch from Prospero taken as that one bounces in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. It's another Tioga Down showdown. As a look. Gil Murad coming back. See if he can connect with something here. 2 balls, 2 strike count. Murad waits. The pitch. Taken a little bit high, 3-2. So 3 balls, 2 strikes. Gil Murad trying to keep this inning alive for Peter Theodoralis. We'll see what he can do here. As now, Prospero getting set. Barrientos, not much of a lead here, but you have to figure he'll be off and going with a 3-2 count. He does. Cut on, and that one is fouled off as Gil Murad hopping around a little bit there. Hopefully he's okay. So Barrientos will head back as Murad seems to be okay, and now they check on the baseball. That is okay. So far, no checks for the illegal sticky substances going on here down in the PGCBL. As Prospero rubs some dirt on his hand. And now Gil Murad getting set. 3 ball, 2 strike count. Barrientos will be off with the pitch. As Murad waits, the pitch coming. That one fouled back again. So Barrientos has sat there for 2 batters and hasn't moved. This is the most he's had to run back and forth to second base now twice in a row. We'll see if he gets a little winded back there, and we'll see what he goes and does as he's playing third base here tonight. Normally a catcher. As now Murad waits. A long look. The pitch. Barrientos off and going, and that'll be ball 4. So the Pioneers, with 2 outs, work a walk, and Murad gets a base again, as that's going to bring up Peter Theodoralis. So, runner standing at first and second, Peter Theodoralis. He now has a runner in scoring position with 2 men out. So we'll see, as the Pioneers, at the very least, going to finish out the batting order. As Theodoralis waits, the wind, the pitch. Taken for a strike, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. As again, Prospero just trying to get something going as he gets set. Prospero looking. The pitch. Theodoralis takes ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1. As again, the Elmira Pioneers trying to keep this half inning alive. They would certainly love to put another run up on the board. Theodoralis capable as the pitch comes in. Cut on out towards center field. That's going to get down, and they will hold it up. Bases are loaded as now 2 men out, and the top of the order, Dom Popa, will come up. As runners stand covering every single base. And now Popa, who has had a single to start off the game, then grounded out second to third, and then reached on an error on a fly ball. As now the shortstop and the first baseman and catcher will come and have a chat with Tyler Prospero. We'll see if the Elmira Pioneers can keep things going here. They would love to cross that threshold of 10. That has been a big number so far this season as the Pioneers Dom Popa out of the University of Pittsburgh steps back in here. See what he can do with 2 men out and the bases loaded. Popa stepping back in. Prospero looking. He had a lot of support there on the mound as that pitch cut on. This is drilled out towards the right center field area. That's going to get down off the wall as they're still having trouble picking it up. They're going to run all the way around. Popa's going to have himself a triple, and it's a 3-run triple for Dom Popa, and that will make it a 12-2 game. Popa with a huge hit as that'll bring up Donovan Montgomery, and the Pioneers now up by an even 10. Huge 2-out hitting there from Dom Popa. So, Donovan Montgomery steps up, a runner 90 feet from home. We'll see if he can keep this going, as I still don't see anybody warming in the pen for the Muck Dogs. As, again, Prospero looking, the pitch taken for a strike, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. Runner stands at third base. 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. As Montgomery looking for a single. He would love to drive in that runner from third. The pitch taken. That's in there for a ball. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 men out. As Prospero gets set back on the mound. As again, that is the first triple for Popa on the season, by the way. As the pitch is thrown, taken up and in, 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. As Donovan Montgomery stepping right back in. He's had a night so far, struck out looking, had a double, and then grounded out to the shortstop. If he can put something into the field, Popa would get home. The pitch cut on by Montgomery. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. It's another Tioga Down showdown. So, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. As the Elmira Pioneers trying to extend the lead. As again, Prospero delivers. Taken in there for a strike, and they're going to send Montgomery back to the bench. So the Pioneers will strand 1. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Pioneers leading 12-2. You're listening to Elmira Pioneers Baseball here on Mixlr.com.
Everything you need when you need it most. Introducing the Toyota Venza with standard all-wheel drive. Toyota, let's go places.
It's another day in the Twin Tiers. And for most of us, it's just another day on the job. Taking care of our neighbors, helping out our coworkers, and making our community a better place for all of us. When you love what you do and really care about the people you serve, you do it well. It's not for the glory, some big award, or even a pat on the back. It's just knowing that we can count on each other. That's reward enough. Arnett Health. It's what we do.
Give me a blue light lime.
Yeah. Grapefruit.
Blood orange, blueberry.
You got it.
Oh! Barry, you son of a bass. We've been through this. No thumbs. Just yanking your hook. Oh, good. When you're at the lake, you drink Labatt. That's lake law.
Hi, this is Mary.
All right, the Pioneers head back to the field as Cam Hill back on the mound again. As Cam Hill returns to the mound, we'll see what the Pioneers can do here, as they would certainly love to put up another 0, something they've done in 3 out of 4 innings so far. It's going to be Michael Florides, who grounded out to first, unassisted, .250 batting average coming into tonight's game, as that's high and outside, 1 ball, no strikes. So 1-0 count, nobody out as the leadoff man takes ball 2, 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes, as the Elmira Pioneers look at another inning out of Cam Hill, hoping to get him through 5 full. The pitch outside again, 3-0. So 3-0 as Florides going back to work here. The pitch from Hill is outside again. 4 straight pitches earn Florides a base on balls. That's going to bring up Cameron Conley. Conley has grounded out in both of his appearances here today. So we'll see if the Pioneers can get him to do that again. That would be huge with a runner standing on first base. As the Pioneers right now with a 10-run lead. The pitch coming here. Fouled off. No balls, 1 strike. So no balls, 1 strike as that one gets out of play and out of the stadium. We remind you to make the right decision. Insist on diamond collision. As again, a long look in here from Cam Hill. Checking on the runner on first as Florides dancing around out there. High and outside, 1-1. So Florides certainly taking up a lot of Cam Hill's attention out there on first base. Hill takes a long look. The wind and the pitch comes home. Cut on ground ball is fouled away, 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes as the Elmira Pioneers looking to get the defense going here. A long look from Cam Hill into his 5th inning. The pitch cut on and fouled away once again, 1-2. So Connolly, a .273 hitter. He does have 9 hits in 33 attempts this year. Also has worked walks 6 times, so something to be aware of. Conley getting set. The wind, the pitch. That one chopped out there. The first baseman hustling over. Not going to get there as he runs headlong into that fence. Appears to be okay as Marsh will head back to first base. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 more time. So Marsh will return to first. Conley trying to keep his at-bat alive, 1-2, as Cam Hill right back to work here. A long look. The pitch. Cut on and missed. Hill gets a strikeout. So that will bring up Charlie Swycounty. Swycounty grounded out to second base, flew out to left field, as now the Pioneers will be keeping an eye, as they would love to get the second man in the order to put something on the ground. Swycounty is fast, though, so it could be hard to deal with as that one bounces. Throw down to second is in plenty of time. The tag is made, and that will be an out at second base. Huge out, caught stealing as Florides heads back to the bench. As that means now with 2 outs, Swycounty will be right back up here. He's got a ball and no strikes to work with. So a 1-0 count as Swycounty takes a look. 1 ball, no strikes. The pitch cut on, fouled off. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Well, the scoreboard reads 0-1. I'm sure the Pioneers would be okay with that. There it goes. 1 ball, 1 strike now fixed on the scoreboard. The wind and the pitch taken low, 2 balls, 1 strike. So 2-1 as Swy County trying to work a little bit of an at-bat out of Cam Hill. The pitch. That one fouled away. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Another Tioga Down showdown. So Swy County will take a second there. I think he chopped that one right off his foot. He does not wear that optional ankle guard, as you can see, looking up at his feet. I don't know. I think the way pitchers throw anymore, I think you almost have to. They get that ball moving so fast as the pitch. That one chopped out there towards shallow left, and Theodorelis not going to make the catch. That one will bounce up and hit him, so he does keep it in front of him, but that will be a single for Charlie Swy County. And that's going to bring up Spencer Marcus, who has been a pain for Cam Hill tonight. So a double, a single. He has not been put out. As now Hill knows he's got some work to do here. Runner standing on first is Swy County. He certainly has speed, as he has stolen 2 bases this year, but he's also been caught stealing twice as well. That one cut on out there towards right, drifting over. Catch will be made, and that will put another 0 up on the board. The Pioneers head to the top of the 6th, up 12-2. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball here on Mixler.com. Before we take a quick break, we'll give you the out-of-town scoreboard. Geneva with a win over Auburn in 8 innings. The Albany Dutchmen have a 7-1 lead over Glens Falls in the top of the 7th. Geneva Red Wings 1-0 over the Auburn Double Days in the bottom of the 5th. As the other games, which were slated to start, are not going on. I know Niagara canceled. I know that the Watertown game also canceled, but Utica and Mohawk Valley and Socrates and Oneonta not updated as of right now. We'll step aside and be back here on Mixler.com.
This is Marion Decker, and at the Decker Agency, we've got over 34 years experience in helping our clients get the best insurance coverage possible. We're local and we're trusted. We've built our business on the idea that customers should be treated like family. At the Decker Agency, we offer free quotes and consultations. Our clients can build their coverages to best suit their needs and budget. Please stop into our office at 416 East 14th Street in Elmira Heights, or call us at 607-734-1100 to schedule your free consultation today. And like the Marion M. Decker Agency LLC on Facebook, at the Decker Agency, we help you protect what matters most.
New Extra Charge Hot and Iced Coffee from Dunkin' is made with 20% extra caffeine from green coffee extract, because we could all use a little extra this year. Whether that's an extra boost, some extra boldness, or the drive to go the extra mile, we're extra ready for whatever comes our way and extra excited to take it on. Let's get it done with new Extra Charge Hot or Iced Coffee from Dunkin' with 20% extra caffeine. And pair it with snackable stuffed bagel minis for an added all-day boost. Order ahead on the Dunkin' app. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer.
So, what brings you and Greg to marriage counseling today?
Jake from State Farm. My husband calls him all the time. 2, 3 in the morning, it doesn't matter.
I see. Greg, is this true?
Yeah, Jake saves us tons on our insurance. No matter what time it is, he's always there.
Mm-hmm. And how much did he save you?
Hundreds.
Listen, can I call this Jake from State Farm?
You've got to be kidding me.
State Farm is there for you anytime, anywhere. Call 1-800-STATE-FARM or click today. Get to a better state. State Farm.
All right, well, a new pitcher into the game for the Batavia Muck Dogs as Colin Noth makes his way in. He has a 6.75 ERA. He's appeared in 6 games, pitched just 8 innings, given up 8 hits, 9 runs, 6 of them earned, 8 bases on balls with 5 strikeouts. So we'll see what Noth can do here against this potent offense from the Elmira Pioneers as Noth comes in. Prospero, he had a heck of a job eating up some innings as he puts in 3 2/3. He gives up just 4 hits. Another 6 runs, though, as, again, we'll see what the Batavia Muck Dogs pitching staff can do as they started off against Cam Hill. The pitch to Hill, taken high, 1 ball, no strikes. So, Hill getting set as he waits and again trying to get something started. The pitch is low, 2 balls, no strikes. As the Elmira Pioneers trying to utilize their starting pitcher to help themselves out here. 2-0 count to start off the inning. The pitch cut on, drilled out there by Cam Hill out towards left field. Left fielder ranges over, calls it off, and makes the catch. So a 3-pitch first out as he flies out to the left fielder. That's going to bring up Ben Shore. Shore with a couple of singles today and a strikeout to his line. So, Pioneers a 12-2 lead here in the top of the 6th inning. So Shore getting going as he's gotten a couple of hits here tonight. Shore changed the walk-up song back at home, and he got a hit last night, expanding that to 2 here tonight so far. I would love to find a way to keep that moving forward. As I said, Noeth has had a little trouble with getting outs. He has really been hit around when he's come into his game so far this season. The pitch cut on, and that will be fouled off and out of play. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. It's a Tioga Down showdown as Shore is looking to get this inning started after Cam Hill flew out to left field. Bobby Marshall will follow. He's 1 for 3 on the day as well. The pitch bounces in there. 2 balls, 1 strike. So 2-1. As again, the Elmira Pioneers trying to add on here. So we're in the top of the 6th. A long look, the wind and the pitch. Cut on and popped out here towards shallow right. Second baseman ranging back. The right fielder comes in and makes the grab. So back-to-back flyouts to the outfield, as that is going to bring up Bobby Marsh. Marsh, who has singled and then popped out to the first baseman, flown out to the right fielder. We'll see if he can extend the inning. As now again, long look here. As Bobby, who crashed into the fence there in the field the last time out there, appears to be okay. See how the swing looks as the pitch is high and tight, as apparently the fence wasn't enough. The Muck Dogs pitcher tried to run a ball at him too. 1 ball, no strikes. As Marsh steps back in. Righty versus lefty here. The pitch taken. That's in there for a strike. 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 men out as Marsh trying to prolong the top of the 6th. As there is movement in the bullpen, we'll see if Cam Hill comes back out for a 6th inning of work or not. He has pitched long enough to earn himself the win now, at least, as the pitch is high. 2 balls, 1 strike. So 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 men out. As the Elmira Pioneers waiting. A long look. As Marsh waits. The pitch taken for a ball. 3-1. So 3 balls, 1 strike. As again, 3-1 count. The Elmira Pioneers trying to stay alive here in the top of the 6th inning. The pitch to Marsh. Taken, ball 4. Marsh gets a free pass. And with 2 outs, the Pioneers will have a base runner. So Barrientos steps up now, as he has grounded out, flown out to center, and singled. See what he can do against Noth. So Noth getting set. As again, they wait. The long look. The pitch from Noth. Cut on. Barrientos right towards short. Takes a 2-hopper, and the out is made at second base. So a runner is stranded. We head to the bottom of the 6th inning. The Pioneers still holding a 10-run lead. We'll be back here on Mixler.com.
Hey, this is Marion Decker, and at the Decker Agency, we've got over 34 years experience in helping our clients get the best insurance coverage possible. We're local and we're trusted. We've built our business on the idea that customers should be treated like family. At the Decker Agency, we offer free quotes and consultations. Our clients can build their coverages to best suit their needs and budget. Please stop into our office at 416 East 14th Street in Elmira Heights or call us at 607-734-1100 to schedule your free consultation today. And like the Marion M. Decker Agency LLC on Facebook, at the Decker Agency, we help you protect what matters most.
New extra charge hot and iced coffee from Dunkin' is made with 20% extra caffeine from green coffee extract because we could all use a little extra this year. Whether that's an extra boost, some extra boldness, or the drive to go the extra mile, we're extra ready for whatever comes our way and extra excited to take it on. Let's get it done with new extra charge hot or iced coffee from Dunkin' with 20% extra caffeine. And pair it with snackable stuffed bagel minis for an added all-day boost. Order ahead on the Dunkin' app. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer.
So, what brings you and Greg to marriage counseling today?
Jake from State Farm. My husband calls him all the time. 2, 3 in the morning, it doesn't matter.
I see. Greg, is this true?
Yeah, Jake saves us tons on our insurance. No matter what time it is, he's always there.
Mm-hmm. And how much did he save you?
Hundreds.
Listen, can I call this Jake from State Farm?
You've got to be kidding me.
State Farm is there for you anytime, anywhere. Call 1-800-STATE-FARM or click today. Get to a better state. State Farm.
All right, so Cam Hill back out there on the mound. A little surprising. Didn't think he was going to be, as there was work in the bullpen. Still someone down there in the Pioneers bullpen. As now, quick look here as Joe Georger goes back to work. That pitch drilled up the middle, working over Montgomery. A quick one pitch out, as that will be quick work here in the bottom of the 6th inning. So, a 6-3 as Reinhardt will step up to the plate. And the Elmira Pioneers on one pitch get the first out here in the bottom of the 6th. Now Jerry Reinhardt will step in. As again, the pitch from Hill outside, 1 ball, no strikes. So 1-0 as Hill waits the pitch. Ball 2, 2-0. So Reinhardt with a single and a base on balls so far here tonight. As the wind and the pitch from Hill cut on and fouled away, 2 balls, 1 strike. That one will get out of the park, so we remind you to make the right decision. Insist on diamond collision. So, as again, it's been an interesting night to say the least. As everybody getting set. The wind and the pitch. Hill outside, 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. Reinhardt has already earned a base on balls here tonight. We'll see if the Pioneers pitching staff can avoid it here. The pitch is high, ball 4. So another walk. As a base on balls 2 times in a row for Reinhardt. And that's going to bring up Abner Benitez. Benitez, who grounded into a fielder's choice. He was on bases last time around, and he has earned a walk here tonight. So a couple of walks given up by Cam Hill as he goes right back to work. Again, the work in the bullpen appears to have stopped. So the pitch is high and inside, 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes. We'll see how long Coach Andrew Drum lets his hurler go. As, again, the pitch taken for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. It's a Tioga Down showdown. Cam Hill getting set. Certainly an imposing figure out on the mound. The wind and the pitch. In there for a strike, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, as now Benitez gonna have to try to get going here. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. A long look over at Reinhardt, who has a significant lead at first base. Reinhardt takes another step off. The pitch outside, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner standing over on first base. And again, Reinhardt, he was taking a liberal lead over there. We'll see if the Pioneers are able to work around this as the pitch is in a little bit low, 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes, all the way back from 1-2. As now, Cam Hill looking for one more strike. Reinhardt waits, the pitch is in there, a little bit low, ball 4, and that will put runners on first and second now. As we wait, and Andrew Drum is on the top step as pitcher and catcher have a conversation. Trevor Dean comes up. He is struck out and singled here tonight. I believe they're going to give one more batter with a 10-run lead. Really not a lot at risk here. It's the bottom of the 6th inning as the Elmira Pioneers have an out already here in the top of the 6th. We'll see if he can shut the door here with runners on first and second. Certainly no easy task. Dean has struck out and singled here tonight. Cam Hill checks on the runner. The pitch. Cut on, drilled towards second, scooped up, thrown back to short. The throw over to first, 4-6-3, my apologies, as that's a double play. One man left stranded, and we head to the top of the 7th. A beautiful double play by the Pioneers middle infield, and we'll be back here on Mixlr.com as the Pioneers will come back up to bat in the top of the 7th.
Hi, this is Marion Decker, and at the Decker Agency, we've got over 30.
Everything you need when you need it most. Introducing the Toyota Venza with standard all-wheel drive. Toyota, let's go places.
It's another day in the Twin Tiers. And for most of us, it's just another day on the job. Taking care of our neighbors, helping out our coworkers, and making our community a better place for all of us. When you love what you do and really care about the people you serve, you do it well. It's not for the glory, some big award, or even a pat on the back. It's just knowing that we can count on each other. That's reward enough. Arnett Health. It's what we do.
All right, and with that, we are back. South Trimble coming up to bat for your Elmira Pioneers. The Elmira Pioneers, well, they've got some chances here if they can score 2 more runs here in the top and put up a goose egg one more time. That would do it for this one, a 12-run mercy rule, as Trimble trying to start it off with a hit. He puts that one right over to the shortstop, and that'll be a 1-pitch out here in the top of the 7th inning. So Trimble, 6-3, and that brings up Chris Erickson. Erickson, who has homered, popped out to second and struck out so far here tonight. As we'll see what the Pioneers can do here. As a long look, Erickson waiting, the pitch in there for a strike on the inside corner. So, no balls, 1 strike, 1 out, as Chris Erickson going to work against Noth. Noth winds, pitches, taken, strike 2, 0-2. 0-2 count back in the 2nd inning gave Erickson a long ball out there to right field as he gets set. The next pitch from Noth, cut on and miss, strike 3. So, 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. As that's going to bring up Gil Murad. Murad has reached base every inning that he has come up to bat. He singled, he's doubled, he's walked. So now we'll see what Murad can do here. Murad gets set. He waits. The wind, the pitch. Cut on and missed as Murad swinging for the fences. 0-1 as he's looking to find the parking lot. No balls, 1 strike here in the top of the 7th inning. The wind, the pitch. Taken high, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 men out. Murad taking a look as Noth delivers. Taken for a strike, 1-2, and Murad knew it immediately. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 men out. 12-2 for the Pioneers. As Murad waits. Murad gets set. The wind and the pitch from Noth. It's taken high. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. It's another Tioga Down showdown. If Murad can reach, Theodorelis would come up. As now again. A long look. Gil Murad waiting. The pitch. Cut on, drilled out here towards shallow right. The right fielder makes the grab, and that will do it for the top of the 7th. As we head to the bottom of the 7th, it's time for a huge thank you. We want to thank all of our amazing fans, all of our tremendous season ticket holders, everyone who's helped us make it through a COVID season. Obviously, no baseball last summer. We do have it here again, and we want to thank all of our amazing sponsors who have stuck with us. AJ's, Arca Shamung, Arnett Health, Bill's Bullpen, Blaze Brockway Contracting, Buckley, Shamung Canal, Dr. Dozak's, Elm Chevy, Elmira Heat Treating, Easy Budget, Farrell Gas, First Transit, GTP, Hardin, Hilliard, IBM, J. Schultz Massage, Junior Enforcers, Jubilee Foods, Just in Time, M&T Bank, Marion Decker, Morrison's, NYSCOPBA, my apologies, Rodney Strange, Ryan's Distributing, Salem, Save-A-Lot, Seneca Beverage, Shedden's Wholesale, Simmons and Rockwell, Skyworks, Solutions FCU, Southern Tier, Custom Fab, Suburban Propane, Texas Roadhouse, Tom South Corner Collision, Vasco Brands, Weiss Markets, Wilbur Auto Sales, XGen Pharmaceuticals. Thank you so much, and congratulations. Another great season of baseball here underway at Historic Dunn Field. That being said, we'll be back here on Mixlr.com, your home for Pioneers action all season long.
Give me a blue light lime.
Yeah. Grapefruit.
Blood orange, me berry.
Got it.
Oh! Barry, you son of a bass. We've been through this. No thumbs. Just yanking your hook. Oh, good. When you're at the lake, you drink Labatt. That's lake law.
All right, Drew Haight heads into the game for the Elmira Pioneers. So, a new pitcher for the Muck Dogs to deal with as the Pioneers get 6 full out of Cam Hill. Wow, what a start for Cam Hill. As now, that's going to bring up Caden Walton. He'll be the first one to greet Drew Haight. So there's conversation here with the Muck Dogs manager as I'm trying to take a look here. It looks like there'll be a substitution as well as Ethan Fresca comes up to the home plate area in Walton's place. So, Fresca steps in. And on the season so far, Fresca, as he steps up, he is batting. Trying to find him here, as certainly wasn't expecting this coming right out. Ethan Fresca batting .053. He's 1 for 19. So, Fresca 1 for 19 on the season. We'll see what he can do here, as he's the first one to greet Drew Haight. Haight delivers a little bit inside, apparently, 1-0. Haight certainly wanted that one. Fresca steps right back in. The pitch from Haight, cut on and fouled back. That will get out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 the count. As the Pioneers trying to get through another inning here. Bottom of the 7th. As Elmira waits. Frasco sitting at the dish. He'll take that one. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2-1 the count. As the Elmira Pioneers leading 12-2. As the wind and the pitch. Taken low. Ball 3. 3-1. So 3 balls, 1 strike. As the Pioneers trying to find the strike zone again. Cam Hill had a tough time in the last half inning as well, as the pitch from Haight is inside. Ball 4. So a leadoff walk to start the bottom of the 7th. As that's going to bring up Luis Rodriguez. Rodriguez, who reached on an error and struck out. He'll be followed by Florides, I believe. Yep, Florides is on the on-deck circle. Frasca has a strong lead over there at first. The pitch coming here from Haight is delivered. Inside again, 1-0. So, Haight getting back, set. As he takes a look, Frasca taking his lead over at first. As Haight winds and deals. Drilled towards third base, bounces over the head of the third baseman, and that will be tossed back in quickly. So the single will now, they do give it a credit for a hit there, as Florides comes up. So runners stand at first and second. Kind of a funny bounce off of the infield grass. So, Florides, who has grounded out to first and then walked and was caught stealing. The pitch from Haight. Taken for a ball, 1-0. Drew Haight trying to find his strike zone here. He has not done it yet. Someone is up and moving in the Pios bullpen here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Haight checks on the runner at second. Big lead back there as the pitch from Haight is in there for a strike, so 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. As Drew Haight checking on the man over at first quickly there as well. Haight coming back. Has a look. The pitch. Cut on and missed, as that was a lot of conviction on that swing. 1 ball, 2 strikes. As Drew Haight trying to work around Florides. So, Florides checks back in. Drew Haight checking on the runner at second. He pitches and throws it into the opposite batter's box. That's going to be 2 balls, 2 strikes. Still nobody out here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Pioneers with a 10-run lead. As Haight getting set. Again, there is movement in the Pios bullpen. Haight not necessarily on a short leash, but Andrew Drum wary of the situation. This one grounded towards second, scooped up, thrown back, and it's misplayed as the shortstop could not make the catch. Donovan Montgomery, who is always sure-handed, just missed that one, as that will not be a pleasant surprise for the Pioneers. So reaching on an error there, as the Pioneers have their second error of the game. And now again, a look here as Cameron Conley trying to go to work. Conley, who has grounded out twice and struck out. The pitch from Haight is taken for a ball. So 1 ball, no strikes. And we'll see what the pitching staff for the Pioneers can do here as Haight delivers. Cut on. This one chopped down. Played by the pitcher. He will not get anybody. An infield single now makes it a 9-run lead. As Wildeman heading down. So they are not going to like that one as Haight settles back in here on the mound. And that'll bring Swy County in. So Swy County sets in. As the Pioneers, Haight getting set. Surrendered a run here already. The pitch cut on, drilled towards second, scooped up, thrown to short, back over to first, and they will trade the run for 2 outs. So it is a 4-6-3 double play for 2 outs. As the run does come across to score, but they will gladly make that trade. As a couple of runs have come around, a runner now stands on third, and Spencer Marcus, who has doubled, singled, and flown out to right field, there is now 2 outs, even though the scoreboard doesn't reflect it. The pitch coming here, cut on, drilled down the third base line, and will get foul, so no balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. 12-4 the score right now as Elmira trying to get out of the bottom of the 7th inning. Drew Haight gets set, delivers, cut on and missed, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Drew Haight coming right back to work here. Would love to get out of this without allowing any more. It's 12-4 as the Pioneers. That one cut on and fouled away. We remind you once again to make the right decision. Insist on diamond collision. As now again, Drew Haight looking for the put-away pitch. They actually have 3 strikes out up on the board, so the pitch way outside. Well, according to the scoreboard, 1 ball, 3 strikes, no outs. I'm fairly certain that's wrong after the double play. The pitch outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. So there is 2 outs in the inning. There we go. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Another Tioga Down showdown. The pitch. Cut on and fouled away again. 2-2 one more time. As, again, Drew Haight looking for 1 more strike. As whoever was up in the bullpen now is calmed down a little bit, leaning over the fence. So we'll see if Haight can keep himself alive here. Would love to get out of this bottom of the 7th. As Haight gets set. Taking his look. As again, the wind, the pitch. Fouled off again. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 more time. As the Elmira Pioneers just trying to get to the top of the 8th inning. Right now an 8-run lead, shrunk from 10 in this half inning here. As the wind and the pitch. They say that one hit him, so. Well, that will mean with 2 outs, now runners stand at the corners. And no one standing on the top step of the dugout right now, so that means Joe Georger comes up. Georger, who has grounded out all 3 times he's been at bat. So, Georger getting set. Haight winds and delivers. Inside, 1 ball, no strikes, as Georger spins out of the way. With spins like that, Georgia could join the Muckettes. Diamond Dancers here in Batavia. As Georgia gets set, 1 ball, no strikes. Cut on, drilled out towards second base. Caught, thrown over by Trimble in time, and that will do it for the bottom of the 7th. The Elmira Pioneers take a 12-4 lead to the top of the 8th. We'll see what they can do here when we come back. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball on Mixlr.com.
this is Marion Decker, and at the Decker Agency, we've got over 34 years experience in helping our clients get the best insurance coverage possible. We're local and we're trusted. We've built our business on the idea that customers should be treated like family. At the Decker Agency, we offer free quotes and consultations. Our clients can build their coverages to best suit their needs and budget. Please stop into our office at 416 East 14th Street in Elmira Heights or call us at 607-734-1100 to schedule your free consultation today. And like the Marion M. Decker Agency LLC on Facebook. At the Decker Agency, we help you protect what matters most.
New Extra Charge Hot and Iced Coffee from Dunkin' is made with 20% extra caffeine from green coffee extract because we could all use a little extra this year. Whether that's an extra boost, some extra boldness, or the drive to go the extra mile, we're extra ready for whatever comes our way and extra excited to take it on. Let's get it done with new Extra Charge Hot or Iced Coffee from Dunkin' with 20% extra caffeine. And pair it with snackable stuffed bagel minis for an added all-day boost. Order ahead on the Dunkin' app. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer.
So, what brings you and Greg to marriage counseling today?
Jake from State Farm. My husband calls him all the time. 2, 3 in the morning, it doesn't matter.
I see. Greg, is this true?
Yeah, Jake saves us tons on our insurance. No matter what time it is, he's always there.
Mm-hmm. And how much did he save you?
Hundreds.
Listen, can I call this Jake from State Farm?
You've got to be kidding me.
State Farm is there for you anytime, anywhere. Call 1-800-STATE-FARM or click today. Get to a better state. State Farm.
All right, with that, we are back here live on Mixler.com and on YouTube. Peter Theodorelis will come up here as Noah still remains out there. If the Pioneers can get 4 runs here, they can still end this game early. Not a bad spot in the order to do it as Theodorelis, Popa, Montgomery, and if anyone reaches, Cam Hill. The pitch bounces there, 1 ball, no strikes. So it's 1-0. Umpire taking some time here as he'll swipe off home plate. Theodorelis, who again has not failed to reach, having a great night for the man at the bottom of the order. As we'll see what he can do here. Theodorelis waits, cuts on that one. That's in there, 1 ball, 1 strike. So 1-1 the count, nobody out. As Theodorelis steps right back in. He takes a look. The pitch. Taken in there for a strike again, 1-2. An intimidating presence on the mound for sure. As you see, Noah, he just towers out there on the mound. With his stride, he almost comes completely off of it. As you take a look, the line, the pitch from Noah, way high, 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2 the count in the top of the 8th, nobody out, 12-4 in favor of the Pioneers. Don't forget, apparently there's fireworks after tonight's game as well, so it should be a fun time. We'll be headed back on the bus to Elmira as the pitch is low, 3 balls, 2 strikes. So Noah, who gets set. Popa waits on deck. He would love to have Theodorelis up on deck if he can, as Theodorelis gets set. A long look in here from Noah. The pitch. Cut on by Theodorelis, drilled through the middle of the third baseman and the shortstop. So a single for the 15th hit of the night for the Elmira Pioneers. As that'll bring up Don Popa. Popa, who has singled and tripled here tonight. He'll be looking to help out his quest for the cycle. Would love to hit a double. That'd be huge for Popa. And a single, ground out, reached on an error, and a triple. As Popa has reached base 3 of 4 times. He gets set. Noth gets set. The pitch. Taken low, 1 ball, no strikes. So 1-0 as the Pioneers trying to respond to a 2-run half inning from the Muck Dogs. See what the Pioneers can do here. Popa gets set. A long look. The pitch from Noth. Bounces and gets past. Peter Theodorelis going to reach second on a pass ball. Theodorelis took a couple of cautionary steps and then took off for second base after seeing where the ball went. So, 2 balls, no strikes, as a runner stands at second base. So the Pioneers have a runner in scoring position, as we'll see if Dom Popa can help out that. A look here from Noth. Noth gets set. The pitch. Cut on by Popa, drilled towards the right side. Second baseman will make the catch, throw over to first. As they get the out, Theodorelis moves to third base. So a runner standing 90 feet from home as Donovan Montgomery, who has struck out twice, doubled, and grounded out to the shortstop. If he can put a ball in play, Theodorelis should come across to score. A long look here from Donovan Montgomery. Noth getting set on the mound. 1 out. The pitch, as that's in there for a strike. 0-1. As Montgomery steps right back in. He waits. Everybody in on the infield grass. If Montgomery can just get something into the shallow outfield. And that's high. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. It's a Tioga Down showdown. As the Pioneers trying to keep things going here. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. A long look here from Montgomery. The pitch. Cut on and missed. 1-2. Montgomery was trying to rip it for the fences there. So, as long as Theodorelis doesn't make an out here, then Cam Hill should reach home plate and see if he can help extend this lead a little bit. He is in position for the win right now. The pitch. Cut on by Montgomery over the head of the shortstop, and that will be another base hit for the Pioneers, and will score the run. So, the 16th hit of the game for the Pioneers. Still just 1 out. As that's going to bring up Cam Hill. So 13-4 now, as the Pioneers have answered one of the 2 runs scored by the Muck Dogs in that last half inning. As a long look from Noth. He gets set. The wind and the pitch taken for a strike. 0-1. Hill, who's day is done on the mound, but he is still back in the lineup here. Hill waiting. The wind and the pitch. Cut on and fouled right back towards me. So, 0-2. Very quickly on Cam Hill. As Hill steps back in. Reached on a fielder's choice, had a double, struck out, flew out to left field. As Hill waits. The wind and the pitch. Cut on and missed as he'll go down on strikes. So there's the second out of the inning for Noth. As Ben Shore comes up. He is singled, struck out, singled again, and flown out to right field. As Shore looks to keep the half inning going. Would love to bring up Bobby Marsh here in the top of the 8th inning. We'll see if Shore can put a ball in play. Shore waiting. Noth comes home with it, and in there for a strike, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. Pioneers with a runner standing over there on first base as Montgomery has yet to move. A long look here. As Shore waits. The pitch. Cut on and fouled back, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 men out. As the Pioneers have a 13-4 lead and trying to add on to it. Coming back, Shore gets into the batter's box. 0-2 count, 2 men out. As Noth trying to get through this one. Montgomery is off and going. That pitch high. Montgomery going to make it, and that ball is passed and into center field. So, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Montgomery will stay at second base. And now he's in scoring position. We'll see if Ben Shore can get a hold of something here. Shore. Getting set. A long look here. As Noth. Getting set. Montgomery still looking here. We'll see if he's thinking about taking third as well. The wind and the pitch. Taken by Shore. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Another Tioga Down showdown. As again. A long look here. As the wind and the pitch. Cut on. That one drilled into the gap. And Montgomery will head around, and he is going to score. As a wide turn at first, but Shore will turn back, and that makes it 14-4. As that'll be the 17th hit of the game, and the Pioneers back to a 10-run game. So that brings up Bobby Marsh, who'll be looking to get his bat on something. A long look in here. As we'll see what Marsh can do. Noth getting set. The wind, the pitch. Taken in there for strike 1. 0-1 as Marsh gets back into the batter's box. Noth trying to find his way out of this inning. He waits. The wind and the pitch. As Marsh takes that one a little bit high, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 men out. Here, a 14-4 lead. As Marsh looking around the outfield and now steps back in. He's ready to go. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. The pitch taken by Marsh for 2 balls, 1 strike. Noth trying to work through this one here. Has not been an easy game for the Muck Dogs. As yet again, a long look. The pitch from Noth. Taken high again, 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. Barrientos on deck. As we'll see if Marsh gets something to hit here. He'd certainly love to put a bat on the ball here. He hasn't done that since back in the 4th when he grounded out. Did have a double back in the 2nd. The pitch to Marsh. Taken. They say it hit the outside corner, so it's a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. We'll see what Marsh can do here. Bobby Marsh stepping back in. 3 ball, 2 strike count. 2 outs. A long look. Noth getting set. The pitch. Runners off and going. That is ball 4. And the Pioneers will have runners on first and second with 2 out. So Shore makes his way to second. Barrientos makes his way to the plate. And on the walk, Bobby Marsh now stands at first for the 2nd time, courtesy of the free pass. So Barrientos, we'll see what he can do here. If he can put a ball in the gap, both of these men on the base pass can run. A long look as the pitch comes inside on Barrientos. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 as Barrientos gets set again. Pioneers will play Newark tomorrow as the wind and the pitch. Taken inside again, 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. 2 balls, no strikes. 2 men out. Barrientos trying to keep the inning alive. As a pitch. Taken. Oh, he thought that one was outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. So 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Barrientos waiting. A long look. The pitch. Cut on, drilled towards the shortstop. A 2-hopper thrown over to second in time as Marsh couldn't quite reach there. So we head to the bottom of the 8th. Pioneers 14-4. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball here on Mixler.com.
Everything you need when you need it most. Introducing the Toyota Venza with standard all-wheel drive. Toyota, let's go places.
It's another day in the Twin Tiers. And for most of us, it's just another day on the job. Taking care of our neighbors, helping out our coworkers, and making our community a better place for all of us. When you love what you do and really care about the people you serve, you do it well. It's not for the glory, some big award, or even a pat on the back. It's just knowing that we can count on each other. That's reward enough. Arnett Health. It's what we do.
Give me a blue light lime.
Grapefruit.
Blood orange, me berry.
Got it.
Oh! Barry, you son of a bass. We've been through this. No thumbs. Just yanking your hook. Oh, good. When you're at the lake, you drink Labatt. That's lake law.
Hi, this is Marion Decker, and at the Decker Agency, we've got over 34 years' experience in helping our clients get the best insurance coverage possible. We're local and we're trusted. We've built our business on the idea that customers should be treated like family. At the Decker Agency, we offer free quotes and consultations. Our clients can build their coverages to best suit their needs and budget. Please stop into our office at 416 East 14th Street in Elmira Heights or call us at 607-734-1100 to schedule your free consultation today. And like the Marion M. Decker Agency, LLC on Facebook. At the Decker Agency, we help you protect what matters most.
All right, another new pitcher on the mound as Tom Catania makes his way in. Tom Catania, who was absolutely huge 2 years ago playing for the Pioneers. He was the shutdown man, eventually got moved into a starting role as well as the Pioneers. They lost some pitching, but Catania this year, it's been a little bit of a rougher start for him. He's 0-1 on the season, has a .338 earned run average. He's thrown 8 innings, 9 hits, 6 runs, 3 of them earned, and 1 base on balls. He does have 5 strikeouts to his credit, however. As the first pitch he throws popped up towards right, and the catch will be made. So 1 pitch, 1 out for Tom Catania as he comes in and makes an immediate impact. I'd like to see that as Jerry Reinhart goes down quickly. That'll bring up Abner Benitez. Benitez, who has walked twice and reached on a fielder's choice. See what he can do here. As Catania gets set again. A long look from Catania. The pitch is cut on, drilled out here towards center. That is going to touch down. Erickson will have to hustle in to pick it up. He does get it, but the first pitch swinging helps out the Muck Dogs as they now have a runner standing on first base. That's going to bring up Trevor Dean. Dean, who has grounded out into a 4-6-3 double play. Pioneers would certainly not be upset to see such a thing happen again, as the Pioneers would love to hurry along this half inning and get themselves back up to the dish into the 9th inning. Pioneers with a 10-run lead right now. Long look, the pitch. Catania, that one swung on, and that'll get foul. So no balls, 1 strike. As everybody coming out hacking. Nothing to lose here, down 10 runs, why not? Go right after Catania. As now, a long look again. No balls, 1 strike, 1 man out. The pitch from Catania is fouled off again. That'll get out of the stadium. So no balls, 2 strikes, and that makes another great time to remind you, make the right decision. Insist on our good friends at Diamond Collision. As again, Catania getting set. 0-2. 1 man out. Catania gets set. The wind and the pitch. Just missed outside. 1-2. So Catania getting set. As now again. Good long look. As the Pioneers waiting. The pitch. Cut on. Drilled out here towards right field. That is going to get down. Bounce off the wall. Hustling over. The throw back in. Hits the cutoff man. They try to hold him up. He does stumble. So runners at second and third now on a stand-up double. So still 1 out as Dean makes his way to second. And that's going to bring up Frasca. Frasca who walked. We'll see what Catania can do with him. So 1 out so far. We'll see if Frasca is swinging right away. As the Elmira Pioneers look to Tom Catania. A long look. Catania gets set. Still just 1 out here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Catania gets set. He winds and delivers. Another swinging at the first pitch, as that will get foul. 0-1. As Catania gets the ball back. So no balls, 1 strike. As Frasca, who has only faced 1 pitcher today, he earned the 4-pitch walk. He'll be followed by Luis Rodriguez. As again, 14-4 here for the Pioneers. Good long look from Catania. The wind and the pitch. Taken for strike 2. 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. As Catania gets set. A look here. As Catania gets set. Frasca trying to stay alive here. The pitch. High and tight. 1-2. As again. Catania getting back set. He takes a look. As the Muck Dogs trying to keep this game going here in the bottom of the 8th. The pitch from Catania, cut on and missed. That will be strike 3. And a strikeout for Tom Catania. So 2 outs now, as that'll bring up Luis Rodriguez. Rodriguez reached on an error. He struck out and had a single. So we'll see if he's going with the first pitch swing as well. Catania going to keep an eye on that. He's got runners at second and third. So danger for the Pioneers as their 10-run lead in jeopardy, as that's low. 1 ball, no strikes. So at least 1 batter not going up with the first pitch swinging approach. As with 2 outs here, Catania going to have to work for it. A quick look here from Catania. He checks on the runners. Comes set and delivers. That one chopped out there towards right. That will get down. 1 runner comes around to score. The quick toss in by Popa, and that will shrink it to a 9-run lead. So it's now 14-5 as Rodriguez gets himself an RBI single, and that'll bring up Michael Florides. Florides, who grounded out to first, was caught stealing after reaching on a base on balls and reached on an error. So we'll see what the Pioneers can do here. A long look as that one's thrown low, 1-0. So 1 ball, no strikes. Tom Catania with runners on the corners, trying to work his way through this bottom of the 8th inning. The wind, the pitch, in there for strike 1, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 men out. As Catania gets set. A long look. As Catania waits the wind and the pitch. This one drilled out there towards Montgomery, and that eats him up off the infield grass. So another run will score. Runners will stand at first and second. Montgomery, who is always so sure-handed. A little surprised at that one, as they do give the error to Montgomery, and Floridas reaches on another error. As that'll be the third error of the night for the Pioneers. And now it's 14-6. We'll see Cameron Conley trying to reach base. He's got runners on first and second now. Pioneers up by 8. The pitch. Cut on, drilled out towards right. And the catch is made. What a play by Dom Popa. And that will do it for the bottom of the 8th. We head to the top of the 9th. The Pioneers with an 8-run, 14-6 lead. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball on Mixlr.com.
New Extra Charge Hot and Iced Coffee from Dunkin' is made with 20% extra caffeine from green coffee extract, because we could all use a little extra this year. Whether that's an extra boost, some extra boldness, or the drive to go the extra mile, we're extra ready for whatever comes our way and extra excited to take it on. Let's get it done with new Extra Charge Hot or Iced Coffee from Dunkin' with 20% extra caffeine. And pair it with snackable stuffed bagel minis for an added all-day boost. Order ahead on the Dunkin' app. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer.
So, what brings you and Greg to marriage counseling today?
Jake from State Farm. My husband calls him all the time. 2, 3 in the morning, it doesn't matter.
I see. Greg, is this true?
Yeah, Jake saves us tons on our insurance. No matter what time it is, he's always there.
Mm-hmm. And how much did he save you?
Hundreds.
Listen, can I call this Jake from State Farm?
You've got to be kidding me.
State Farm is there for you anytime, anywhere. Call 1-800-STATE-FARM or click today. Get to a better state. State Farm.
Everything you need when you need it most. Introducing the Toyota Venza with standard all-wheel drive. Toyota, let's go places.
All right, and with that, we are back as the Pioneers get set to take bat in the top of the 9th. A new pitcher, Kyle Kohlhofer, will come in as he will pitch for the Muck Dogs. Kohlhofer entering the game. He is got a 10.13 ERA. He's lost the one decision he's had. Has pitched in 2 games, started 1, 2.2 innings, 6 hits, 3 runs. All of them earned, 2 base on balls, and 1 strikeout for Kohlhofer. So we'll see what he can do as the Pioneers looking to come through here in the top of the 9th. As Trimble steps up now. So, Pioneers getting set to go. As Trimble ready. He singled, struck out twice, and grounded out to the shortstop. As we see what the Pioneers can do here. So, a long look. As we get set. The first pitch to Trimble. Delivered and low. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 the count. Nobody out as of yet. As the Elmira Pioneers working in the top of the 9th. Cut on, drilled towards the shortstop. Trimble late running as he's going to be out on the broken bat ground ball. So, another 6-3 ground out as Chris Erickson will come up. Erickson, who homered early tonight. Chris Erickson stepping in. As now some conversation going to occur on the mound. Erickson getting set to be followed by Gil Murat. If anyone is to reach, Peter Theodorelis will get another shot at the plate. Erickson waiting. An 8-run lead for the Pios. There appears to be somebody still working in the pen, so maybe one more pitcher going to get a chance out on the mound. The pitch. Cut on, drilled out there towards short, knocked down, and Erickson is going to single. So another hit there for Chris Erickson, as that'll bring up Gil Murad. So Murad steps up. I believe that's the 18th hit the Pioneers have had today. So Gil Murad stepping in. He has singled, doubled, and drawn a base on balls. Also flown out to the right fielder. The pitch. Cut on and missed as Gil's swinging for the fences. Murad stepping in. Takes a long look out as Kohlhofer trying to work through this top of the ninth. The wind and the pitch. Taken outside. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. It's another Tioga Down showdown. As again, the Pioneers looking for one more shot at offense here. A long look. Murad waits. That one taken in there for a strike, 1-2. Thought that one looked a little low from my vantage point, but 1 ball, 2 strike count. As Gil Murad trying to keep the top of the ninth alive. So Kohlhofer getting set out on the mound. Gil Murad waits. The pitch to Murad. Cut on. This one drilled out there towards the gap. That's going to get down. Around second goes Erickson. He will head for third. And the throw in to second will keep the runners at the corners. So a 19th hit in the game as the Pioneers now threatening 20. As coming up, Peter Theodorelis. Theodorelis has doubled. He reached on a fielder's choice. He singled, and then he singled again. He is having himself a great day at the plate. As Theodorelis waits. As now Peter Theodorelis stepping back in, looking to make contact. As we'll see, the pitch is outside, 1-0. So 1 ball, no strikes. As Peter Theodorelis trying to keep things going here. A long look. As Theodorelis looking for his pitch. That one is in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. It's a Tioga Down showdown. Theodorelis had to turn back around and look at his dugout for a second there. As now again. A long look. Theodorelis waits. The wind and the pitch from Kohlhofer. Cut on and fouled back. 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Theodorelis trying to stay alive here. Theodorelis steps back in. If he can hit another one in the gap, the Pioneers can get those couple runs back from the bottom of the 8th. We'll see. Theodorelis waits. The pitch. Outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2. As Elmira trying to keep going. The next man up would be Dom Popa, who has had an interesting day at the plate. A single, a triple, and reaching on an error in his 5 attempts. The pitch. Cut on and fouled right back again. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 man out. So Theodorelis waiting. Trying to find a way to put the ball in play. Peter Theodorelis takes his time. As Kohlhofer delivers. Cut on right back up the middle. Bounces. Second baseman steps on second. Throws over to first. It is in time. So a double play will wipe out the top of the 9th. We head for the bottom of the 9th. The Pioneers will go back to the field. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball on Mixlr.com.
It's another day in the Twin Tiers. And for most of us, it's just another day on the job. taking care of our neighbors, helping out our coworkers, and making our community a better place for all of us. When you love what you do and really care about the people you serve, you do it well. It's not for the glory, some big award, or even a pat on the back. It's just knowing that we can count on each other. That's reward enough. Arnett Health. It's what we do.
Give me a blue light lime.
Yeah. Grapefruit.
Blood orange, me berry.
Got it.
Oh! Barry, you son of a bass. We've been through this. No thumbs. Just yanking your hook. Oh, good. When you're at the lake, you drink Labatt. That's lake law.
Hi, this is Marion Decker, and at the Decker Agency, we've got over 34 years' experience in helping our clients get the best insurance coverage possible. We're local and we're trusted. We've built our business on the idea that customers should be treated like family. At the Decker Agency, we offer free quotes and consultations. Our clients can build their coverages to best suit their needs and budget. Please stop into our office at 416 East 14th Street in Elmira Heights or call us at 607-734-1100 to schedule your free consultation today. And like the Marion M. Decker Agency, LLC on Facebook. At the Decker Agency, we help you protect what matters most.
All right, so Kevin Serrano into the game to try to finish this one off. Serrano so far this year, a 3.72 ERA, has a win 3 times he's come into a game. He has only started once, a 9.2 innings pitched, 9 hits, 7 runs, 4 of them earned, 3 bases on balls, but 12 strikeouts for Kevin Serrano. We'll see what he can do here as the Pioneers looking for 3 outs to finish this one off. So Kevin Serrano steps up. It's going to be Swai County to start things off. So Swai County getting set. He'll be the first one to face the man out on the mound as they try to give Kevin Serrano a welcome to this one. The Pioneers trying to just find 3 outs and go home. They've got a big game against Newark at 5 o'clock tomorrow. This one fouled back. So no balls, 1 strike to start off the bottom of the 9th. Pioneers, again, just trying to finish this one off. It's been a crazy game as these two teams meet up. It usually is. The pitch here from Serrano. Cut on and fouled away again, 0-2. So no balls, 2 strikes. Serrano trying to find a put-away pitch here. 14-6 right now. Pioneers 3 outs away from victory. Serrano moves into the windup and delivers. Popped up, should be playable. As hustling in. That one is dropped, and everybody was right there, so that'll put Swai County on second base after an error. So a big error on the Pios as nobody called somebody off. So they're calling that a hit. I don't know that I agree with that, but here comes Spencer Marcus now. Well, that's a little bit of home field scoring for you, as I don't believe that one was actually a hit. Error, but you'd have to pick a player, as now again, Serrano takes a look. The wind, the pitch, in there for strike 1, 0-1. So runner in scoring position with nobody out, as Swai County was able to reach second base on the dropped pop fly. As again, Kevin Serrano trying to work this out. The pitch. That one's fouled away. No balls, 2 strikes. 0-2. As again, Long look here from Spencer Marcus as the Pioneers looking for 3 outs here in the bottom of the 9th. A long look, Marcus waiting on the pitch as Serrano really posing out there, looking like a statue. Now he's got his movement and delivers off the outside corner, 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, nobody out. As the Pioneers trying to get through this. Serrano gets set. Checks on the runner. Delivered and apparently missed that time too. 2 balls, 2 strikes. As Kevin Serrano getting set. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Serrano has his sign. Checks on Swycounty out at second base. The pitch. Fouled back again. As the Elmira Pioneers trying to get through this last half inning. They need 3 more outs. They blew 1. As again, look here from Kevin Serrano. The pitch cut on and missed, strike 3. So Serrano gets himself a strikeout. And now the Pioneers need 2 more outs. So Georgia stepping up. Georgia has actually yet to reach base today, as the Elmira Pioneers need just 2 more outs to circle the W. As Serrano gets set. A long look back towards second. The pitch. Cut on. This one popped up. This one will get foul. So no balls, 1 strike. As once again, we remind you to make the right decision. Insist on our good friends at Diamond Collision. No balls, 1 strike. 1 man out. A long look here from Kevin Serrano. Serrano waiting. Has a good check back at second. Serrano moves in and delivers outside. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. It's a Tioga Down showdown. As Serrano takes a look. Kevin Serrano working here. Look back to second as Serrano deals in there for strike 2, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Georgia, who has yet to reach base today. He gets set. A long look here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Serrano will have to hold off as Georgia asks for time and gets it. So, another long look here. Serrano has not moved from that statuesque pose out on the mound. Serrano moving. The wind, the pitch. Cut on and missed, strike 3. So, back-to-back strikeouts for Kevin Serrano, and the Pioneers are 1 out away from claiming victory. As now, Reinhardt has singled, twice walked, and flown out to right field. As the Pioneers looking for 1 final out. A long look. The pitch. In there for a ball. 1-0. So 1 ball, no strikes. As again, 1 ball, no strikes. Check on the runner at second. The pitch from Serrano. In there for a strike, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 men out. As again, a long look from Serrano, he waits. The pitch. Drilled towards short. Played there. Thrown over to first. That will do it. The Pioneers claim victory as they are going to take a 14-6 win over the Batavia Muck Dogs. And they will close the gap on Jamestown, as Jamestown played a rainout today, so no advancement there. The Pioneers closing the gap as the Geneva Red Wings come across with a win in 8. The Albany Dutchmen win 13-2. The Socrates Stallions win 13-5. And the Geneva Red Wings win the late of their doubleheader 1-0. So, huge day for the Pioneers. They needed the win. They got it. They start off this third 10 games with a W. Want to thank everybody once again for tuning in, as this one goes just over 3.5 hours. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm John Clement. Good night, Elmira.